Yo, what up, guys? Let me set my ish up. No, why don't I do this in advance? I need to get on this a little quicker. All right, we're just about there. All right. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. Oh, last thing. All right. We're at it. Ryan, what up, man? Chris, what up? Jay Carey, what's going on, man? Retro Reefs, the Salty Reef. Joey, what's up, man? Carlos, Chi-Town. Mark, what's up, man? Yeah, Ryan. I probably don't even need this right now. I got no one in here. Whatever. Yeah, Ryan. I know. Great show Saturday. Yeah. It looked good. I mean, I saw a couple live streams and it looked pretty cool, but I work every Saturday. It's the busiest day for me. So I couldn't make it. Maybe I'm going to try and take the day off next year. We will see. Molly Miller's eating Aptasia. What's new fish or tanks? Chris Davis, what's new, Fish Fam? Any new fish or tanks? Yes. My tank's up and running, guys. Tank is up and running. Soon as some people get, I don't feel like going out there with my phone and showing you the tank yet. I got a few people out there like playing video games and stuff. So as soon as that stops, I'll show you, whatever. Something special. Reef Spy. Hey Mike, any giveaways tonight? Like an Apex or calcium reactor or anything? Probably not. Apex is up and running. Apex is up and running. Let's see, get this away from here. Apex is up and running. pH probe is not connected. Temperature probe is. I'm gonna wait. I don't have a a probe holder. I can't find mine, so when I'm either gonna order another one. I tried looking for my Neptune's probe holder the other day. I couldn't find it, but we are up and running. We are up and running. So yeah, Retro Reefs. I was the video. Was hoping you caught it again. No objection to taking those. So Mike, two please. What up, man? Got a couple of days in May for keep my review. Hit them thumbs, y'all. Why not? Can I thumbs up my own stream? Live shot. All right. Well, Reef Spy, what's going on with your tank? Come show us. It's loud out there in the living room. I would show you, but let's give it a little time. What time is it? 6 o'clock. He'll probably retire downstairs soon. So when he retires, I mean, he's out there like playing 2K. I don't like go out there and start talking, be loud and stuff. T65, what up, dude? We're just hanging out. Any of you guys want to come show us something? Because at this moment, I ain't got another show. I was just bored. Sunday. Didn't have to work today, so I figured let's hang out. Let's talk reefs. So, anybody? Reef Spy, two please. You got a nice tank. Let's see it. Spread the word. Get Mike more subs for more hours. Yeah. More hours, more minutes. That's all I need. I only need like a lot. Like 100 and I don't even know, 140 more 140,000 more minutes watched. That's all I need. That's all. Got that real quick. Coming to you live from my bedroom. Did some sheet laundry today. What else did I do? Did I do anything in the fish tank? I quieted my overflow today. I am making water right now. I think I got 7, 4 is 11, plus 5 is 16. I made 16 gallons today so far. So got 16 gallons of water made up. And the thing's cranking right now. So maybe 6:10, maybe in like 2 hours, I'm gonna need to run downstairs because I have my RO set up just like on the windowsill, and if it overflows, it's overflowing and it's gonna be all over the floor. So at some point, I just changed it right before the stream, and I only have like you got a 5-gallon reservoir right now. So I don't know, it's kind of slow, just weird. 75 gallons per day, my ass. If I run it for 24 hours, I bet I could get, I don't know, probably like 40 gallons. Ain't no 75. The Salty Reef, does each person on the live stream count towards minutes watched? I believe so. So however many people is in here should, as long as you guys stay, should dictate my my hours watched. Let's see here. Okay. What's going on, big brother? Big brother. Not much, man. I was actually watching your video today, T, and I'm trying to get a canopy like yours, bro. I need that. I need a 4-foot, like flip up front canopy. So if anybody's out there, Murphy, what's up, man? Murphy, come in here and hang out with me, bro. I got the Turtle Beaches right next to me, and I need someone to talk to. So let's Murphy, come chill, bro. Should be it. Murphy, actually, come on in. I want to talk to you about calcium reactors. Calypso, what up, man? I don't know if you have Google Hangouts, but jump in, dude.
Said you want to talk about calcium reactors? You hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Talk again?
All right. You said you want to talk about calcium reactors?
I sure do.
Yeah. What do you want to know about?
Hold on. Let me figure this out.
What's up?
Figure out why these aren't on.
Nothing working?
My headset's not working. I just had it on earlier so I could hear you guys better. But not connected. I wonder if I talk through my beats, if my computer will pick it up.
No.
Let me see. Hold on. There we go. I think. Say something?
You can hear me yet?
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Anything?
Try again?
Anything?
All right.
Nothing?
Enough of these.
Nothing?
And all right, I'll just use my computer. I was just trying to minimize my background noise, but it's not really working.
What's up, Murphy?
What's up, guys?
A few people. Two, please. Murphy, what up?
Oh,
Oh, are you
Hey,
on a
what
laptop?
were you using, Murphy? Turtle
What
Beach?
headset?
You were using Turtle
Yeah.
Beaches, huh?
Yeah, you see where you're in Google Hangouts right now, right?
Yeah.
So there's a thing like a control panel that pops up to invite people.
Yep.
There should be a settings thing there, and you need to switch to headset or something like that.
it should be on the left side of the screen.
And that'll be like in the middle where it pops up.
Hold on. I just got like a lot of background noise. I'd rather hear you guys through these. So hang out for 1 second. All right, connected. Yeah. You guys there?
Yeah, but you're real faint. You can't hardly hear you.
Yeah.
now.
How about now?
That's better.
Sounds good.
Say again?
Sounds good. Can you hear us?
I do hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, Don, what Turtle Beaches are you wearing? These are the Stealth 700s. I'm not impressed. I bought them for my Xbox and they're nothing special.
Now it's got like a camouflage edition. I don't even know what they are. I just bought them to wear on here because I can't use my earbuds anymore because my ears hurt.
Yeah, I know. I got some Beats headphones, the ones that like wrap around your ear, just a little like earbud. Wear those for like 30 minutes and my ears start hurting. But yeah, calcium reactors. Dude, I was watching like a bunch of BRS videos, and like all of them say you need to like get your calcium alkalinity on point, kind of like Calquaster, where you got to get it on point first before
Right.
you set up your reactor. I'm
You
told
should.
that's not true. I mean, Billy texted me the other day. He's like, "Yo, I don't know who you're getting your research through, but I mean, I don't know any better. So I hear BRS say it, and I think it's accurate. They're pretty smart. What's up, Dave? How are you, buddy?
I'm gonna switch to my laptop. I think.
All
I'll
right.
start talking.
So basically, a calcium reactor is going to add the elements and a balance ratio. So if your calcium is like at like 350 and your alkalinity is at like 9, it's just going to keep those going up at a balance ratio. So it's going to go like 370 and like your alkalinity is going to go like 9.5. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just going to like keep it balanced. So if you want to boost one or the other, you'd have to dose extra to one or the other.
So basically what you're saying is like my thought process is correct, right? Like I need to get it where I need to be before I turn on my calcium reactor, right? I mean, you're basically saying that. I mean that's what BRS said. So they seem to be right about a lot of things. So I kind of follow their lead on a lot of things. Later, Dave.
Yeah. Well, basically, if you get your parameters at where you want them, and then you add the calcium reactor, it'll just keep it there stable. But if
can you raise or lower your parameters by the calcium reactor with like how saturated it is?
You can raise both of them at one time, but it ain't gonna raise one and not the other.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Not a big deal.
So if you are low on both, you can just put the calcium reactor on there and just let the calcium reactor raise them. But then you're going to have to turn back the calcium reactor to keep it stable where you want it.
I mean, I don't have my calcium reactor on board yet. I mean, it's slightly together. I got it like connected as far as like everything but the tubing. So I don't have any of the tubes connected yet. But I was thinking about like connecting that stuff and just like opening up the actual reactor, just to like, kind of. I need to make more salt water, obviously, if I'm gonna open that thing up. But I was thinking about just like setting the flow rates and stuff, kind of getting it running before I actually open up the CO2 because I have an empty CO2 tank right now, but I got everything else. And actually, I was thinking about returning, and Pat, chime in if you will. I was thinking about returning this regulator that I have and getting the carbon doser. Is that what you have, Pat?
No, I got about the same one you got.
Like just like the 2 gauges with a solenoid and bubble counter.
Yeah.
I'll
probably eventually get a carbon doser, but it's a pretty expensive purchase.
It is, I know. But the only thing I'm thinking is that like if I return mine, that's like 100 and I don't even know what it was, 115 or something that I get back. So I only got to really put out like 240. Just still a big purchase. It's still 3 times the amount that I originally spent, but from what I'm told, it's like the bee's knees.
Well,
I haven't had no problems adjusting mine yet. The regular, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's accurate. So, I think that the carbon doser would probably be better when you have a big SPS tank.
I just wanted to be stable. That's all. If I got to spend the extra $1 or $2, then
might as well. Do it all right.
So that's where I'm like looking at the carbon doser, and because I'm looking at the carbon doser now, do I look at the Komora? Like, there goes another 350. Like, it's just. I talked to Phil from Reef Keeper, and he was saying that he was running his calcium reactor with a Tom's Aqua Lifter. If it works, I guess it works. I mean,
that's what I'm doing.
Certainly, you're running it with a Tom's Aqua Lifter. So it seems to be working fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm thinking I might get the carbon doser first, and then just run the Aqua Lifter for a while.
Yeah, might as well. I'm to the point though, like where I think the Tom's Aqua Lifter, it kind of It just depends. I mean, like I don't think it's 100% the best thing, obviously, because sometimes my drip rate gets off.
Mhm.
But then again, I just got a little bitty shitty plastic valve, needle valve. It's not a good one either. So
Yeah, I spent $25 on one of those needle valves for BRS. And it's. Do I even need one? So what do you got to run? The intake, you got to run a needle valve from the toms.
no, the effluent line, what's going into your tank.
Why?
Okay, so the effluent, whatever it's called.
Wait,
Why?
why?
Why do you have to run a needle valve? Is that what,
Yes,
why not?
why?
That's how you dose it. It goes on how many drips per second. That's how you drip. That's how you measure it. Really.
Well, I heard there's two ways of dosing. It's whether the drip rate, or you can also affect it by your actual pH. So it's kind of like two ways of doing it, because if you can flow it you can flow it full bore all the way through, but if your actual saturation is really low, then it doesn't matter. Or you can saturate it fairly well and have a slow drip rate. So I've heard kind of like two ways to be able to to dial it in.
Yeah. From what I've got up from everything, like 6.7, basically where everything starts breaking down. I don't know if 6.8 or 6.9 will.
It will. It will.
It will. Okay.
All right. So basically, the way that I run my calcium here, and the way that a lot of people are running them now, is they just run it wide open on like a top lifter or the Kimura, which the Kimura you would definitely want to turn it on because that thing's going too far. But basically what they do is they just run it wide open and just run the pH a lot higher, because it is the same concept no matter what. Whether you are running the pH lower and you're stifling down with a needle valve, or running it wide open and running the pH higher, it's still going to do the exact same thing at the end of the day. But running the pH a little higher is you're just not burning the media as fast, but the flow is going on faster. So it's basically making.
So you're saying there's multiple ways. There's multiple ways to, at least two that we've discussed, to dial in a calcium reactor.
Yes, sir. Pretty much most of the time you want to have your carbon, your CO2 open wide, not open wide open, but you want to have the actual valve open so that it isn't closing and opening and closing and opening. You know what I'm saying?
No, I missed all that. You roboted out for a second.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so with
Is that my
doser,
connection? I think I have a. Let me see.
Nah.
Nope.
I don't know.
I don't have a way.
Who's in here with us? I mean, you just sound like you're like really like talking
Choppy.
far away from us. Yeah.
I don't have a way to. I mean, I have a. I don't think it's me though, connection wise, but I have a actual Ethernet to my Xbox I can unplug, but I don't have a way to plug it into my laptop. I got like a bunch of different ports as far as like connections, but it's not me, right? We're pretty good, right?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Calypso. Soon. Mert and Pat, I got my tank up and running.
Nice.
So now you're doing it. Is it my connection?
Maybe.
It says my connection's like banging right now. I mean, it says it's good.
Yeah, I got full strength on my.
What's that?
Oh, it does it sometimes.
So yeah, I got my tank running like like cycling. That's how into it I am right now. What's today? So Friday I had the day off, dropped my daughter off at school, and I was pretty determined because I had it plumbed. For the most part, I had it plumbed. I had a 2-port manifold set up, and I was actually worried about the needle valve for because I didn't do like port with like the big ball valve. I didn't do 2 of those. I just went to port to like the actual slip whatever it is, the push connect to the a 1/4 inch RO tube, whatever it is, and I had the other one, which is the old manifold that I ran, which was the reactor, whatever that is, 1/2 inch or whatever it is. So I was more worried about the RO tube that I had. So it's like I ended up putting the sand in there, aquascape, which by the way, I hate aquascaping. It's horrible. Never want to do it again. So I aquascaped, and then it took me forever. I had a 7-gallon like jug with a top, so I'd have to go downstairs with like with just a little pump and fill that up, which took like 5 minutes, and run 7 gallons up, pour it in, back and forth, up and down the stairs. And finally, I got enough to fill the tank up.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. I used to run it, and I used to run my RODI in like 2.5 gallon jugs. So like I had to set a timer like every 35 minutes, and then like fill it up.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
I know what you're talking about.
So it took me forever. I finally I got to the point where no, so I had the RODI for the most part ready to go, but I had it in 20-gallon brutes. Obviously, I can't carry that upstairs, so I would go downstairs, put a pump in it, fill my 7-gallon up, run upstairs, and dump the 7-gallon. But it got to the point where I was just like splashing stuff, and after like 10 of them, trying to lift up whatever 7 times 8 point whatever is, 7 gallons of water. It's heavy. So I ended up, once I got the first 20-gallon brute, I set that in front, and I would go down, fill up 7, pour it in the 20. Go fill up 7, pour it in the 20. And it took me forever till I got the thing full. And then just like noob mistakes, like I was using Fritz, but I had the water like, I don't even know, like 62 degrees in there. I go pouring salt in it. Salinity is there right now. I mean, I had to do some adjusting. I had to take some salt water out and let the auto top off fill back up. But I mean, I'm at like probably at like 0.27 right now, 0.027 right now.
Yep.
1.027. So I mean, I still got to go like grab a couple out and let the auto top off, dilute it a little. But I'm there. I added bacteria today or yesterday,
Nice.
and then I had some more today. I actually added some frozen today just to give it some ammonia, phosphate, whatever to feed on. But back to the manifold, like I don't really need one. I mean, I don't really see myself running a reactor. If I do, I'll just throw a pump in there and run a pump. But my plan for the tank is not to have to run GFO. The only thing I want to run carbon for is just like clean up the water a little, which if I have to do that, I'll just throw like a bag of carbon in there. I mean, I don't really see a need to run a reactor.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an algae or a Chater reactor or refugium. Certainly not bio pellets. I don't believe really. I mean, I'm sure it works, but I don't really like bio pellets. So I mean, I don't really think I really need a manifold. So especially if I get a Kimura, then I don't need one. So when I cranked up the return pump, surprisingly, the one that I did, the port manifold port, didn't leak. But the one that I used before for a year, that did leak, which I didn't touch it except for like the actual port, like this the threaded ones. That's what leaked, which is weird to me. But either way, I cut that thing off, put a cap on it, and I'm just running like a straight return to up and over the back, and it's working fine. I mean, I bought the reef ready with the 2 holes. I turned those into like, I don't want to call it a main drain and an emergency, but I guess it is. I mean, My second one isn't really being touched, but it's running fine. It's a little more loud than I thought, but what I did is like the one they both go up and over with 290s, and I ended up taking off one of the 90s, so it goes up 90s and then goes straight out. Instead of going back down, I popped that off, and now it's just like flowing straight in. It's a lot more quiet, and it's pretty damn quiet. I mean, I could get a little quieter if I wanted to. I mean, that's just personal preference coming from a bean animal, but it's working fine. I mean, it's running. The temperature's up. I got my Apex running. I don't have my pH probe right now. Where my temperature is 78.6. I don't have lights. I need to figure out. I do have lights, but I need to figure out how to hang those or mount them. Need to figure out the calcium reactor. About it. I mean, I'm off to the races.
I think once you get in the calcium reactor, you'll be happy with it, man.
I know.
It's so simple. I mean, like seriously, I set mine up at like 6.7 pH.
Where'd you start?
6.7.
You started at 6.7.
And 1 drip per second, and it was pretty much perfect after that. So.
And what are you running your alkalinity at?
It's around 9. I think 9. I turned it up a little bit since then. Not much. It's just like a drip and a half per second now. But when it was 1 drip per second, I think it was like 8. Let's see. Alkalinity was 8.1 or something like
that. Joey asked what bacteria added. I ended up adding a full up to it's like the Dr. Tim's up to 60 gallons. I added that, and then I had a bottle of whatever the I can't think. I had 2 different bacterias. It's right out there. I have to go grab it. Who makes like Prime and all that?
Seachem.
Seachem, yes. So Seachem, whatever their, it's not Prime, right? That's not the bacteria.
Is it Prime?
What's the name? Prime is like I think Prime is like their
stability and
I think it was stability. Yes, the Prime is like their dechlorinate or whatever.
Stability and C aqua.
Yeah, I think I used the stability and then a full bottle, and then I bought such a big bottle of the stability that I only used like half of it, and then I read the directions. It says like to add like a cap per day for a week.
Yep.
So added.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not
do it when you're water. Just do it when you do water change or something. Just put a little bit in.
Yeah. I walked by the tank today. I added some, and I was gonna get a shrimp today because I don't even. I obviously everybody knows how to cycle a tank, but last time basically I just dumped in. I don't even remember what I used last time. I have to think about it. I just dumped it in and like a couple days later threw a fish in. This time I'm actually gonna like fishless and let it go for like a month. Trying to do everything slightly right this time. What up, Clack? This time I'm trying to do it right. I mean, right, I guess if you want to call it that. But I'm just trying to be patient this time. So like I didn't like cure my rock as far as like a heated salt water, but I did bleach bathe it, let that go for like a week, and then I let it dry out completely, and then filled it back up. I kind of wasted like 15 gallons of RO. I put the rock in, put like 15 gallons of RO, and then I checked the to see if there's any like chlorine or bleach or anything in there, and there wasn't. So kind of just like wasted, but I'm hoping it'll keep my like phosphates and stuff down. Hot Ashes, what's up? Sherry, how are you? Glad to have you guys all hanging out on this pretty boring Sunday night. I played some video games earlier, and now I'm just bored. So figured we could all hang out. it's nice to hang out in the chats. I'm a chatter from time to time.
Yep.
A few times a month, I'm sorry, a few times a week, a couple times a
Yeah,
day, depending on who's streaming.
I used when I cycled this tank, I used the Aquavitra seed, and it pretty much says like the first day you can add fish, which I was pretty skeptical. Okay, so I don't know. I had an Achilles tang, and they're pretty sensitive fish,
Yeah,
but like 3 weeks into it, 3 weeks or 4 weeks in, I actually brought it over, and it's been perfectly fine. I mean,
so what do you have,
generally,
a 120? Is that what you got?
yeah, I can grow coral in my 120. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade to a 230 gallon just to try to grow coral, but yeah, 120 gallons perfectly with water wall. So
I've been doing pretty well at work lately, and I'm hoping it's gonna. Usually, this time of year is like my slow month, like January, February, definitely February and March. But I've been doing actually really really well. So I mean, now my busy months are going to start coming in like April, May, and then to the end of the year it's pretty busy. So like I'm thinking about like getting my own spot, kind of getting out of here because I rent a room and there's a bunch of us here. My buddy bought a house and we're all just basically paying rent to pay the mortgage.
yeah,
So I'm thinking about just get my own spot, and if I do that, I want to go to a 6 foot tank, whether that's a 125 or bigger. And I don't know. I
mhm.
want a 6 foot tank. I don't want to be limited. I mean, you're always limited, but I don't want to be. If I want an Achilles, I want to go get one. If I want whatever, I had somebody say something the other day about the powder blue. Is like, oh, Mike, you're making a mistake because you only have a 4 foot, which is probably true. But I don't want to
Yeah,
be limited to like just the normal fish everybody has because I only have a 4 foot tank.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if I had it to do over again, I'd probably get it at least the 180. It was only a couple hundred extra dollars, but we plan on moving in the next 3 to 5 years, so I couldn't see, you know, when we moved Rico's 300 gallon, that was enough for me.
Oh, you were
So,
involved in that? I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah, that was a pain. Big
Were
old.
you involved in his like big tank? Yeah,
I had to work the weekend that it got installed and put in his basement. Yeah, but
yeah, because I watched Tidal Gardens did a uh, nice video on his tank. It was a nice video.
yeah, I haven't seen things. Kind of slacking on the YouTube thing here lately, but
Who you are?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I haven't put a video. I was gonna put out a video today, but before I knew it, here we are streaming and didn't bother taking any footage. But here a little while, I keep looking up that way because I have a like a vent on the other side. There's like a little like knob you can turn, so the pellet stove will push air this way. So I keep looking up there because I can see the light. If everybody's wondering why I keep looking up, because when that light goes off, I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't want to go out there and like start talking, and he's trying to play video games. But I'll show you guys the reef soon. Quick, like go ahead and put that reactor together, bro. What you waiting for, man? You got a reef tank up and running. Put that thing together.
hmm
That's another thing. Weren't you the one who told me, Pat, to go in and when I go to air gas, is that what you told me to do, right? And go to ask for food grade CO2?
yeah,
Yeah, I have an
yeah,
air gas like right up the road, like a mile and a half away.
yeah. So like, if you don't do research on that, there's actually different kinds of CO2, and there's additives they could add to it for using for like you know cutting torches or whatever they use them for in the welding industry. So it adds a bunch of extra stuff to the CO2 that you may or probably don't want in
Probably
there.
don't
But
want you.
can I show the haterade?
You
Well,
may have an imposter.
I'm naming my haterade JV. That's all. I mean, that's its new name. It's not even going to be called haterade anymore. It's just going to be called JV. So,
You know what's crazy is I see like I watched like Rico's video the day and he was like saying he's going to name these corals. Um, is that just because you don't think that it looks like anything you've seen before, so you can name it because it technically doesn't have a name? Like
Yeah,
I feel like nowadays, like I feel like everything has a name.
yeah, everything's got a name now, but I mean, there's still some wild stuff, and even stuff that's named. Some of them look alike. Somebody just named one something, and somebody else named it something else. So,
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
like, there's two different orange passions, and they both look totally different, in my opinion. But
What's up with this Walt Disney? Like I've seen it. It looks cool, but I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's like going crazy about this Walt Disney. At least from what I've seen, anyway.
yeah,
And I've seen much nicer corals, but it's going for like stupid money.
well, if I can figure out how to get back on the phone call with you, I can hear you talking. There we go. All right.
I just texted Billy. Come up in here with us.
Told Billy to come in here.
Yeah, I just texted him. Falcon, what's up, buddy? AZ Reefer, what's up, man? I don't
I
know if
don't. I'm on
AZ's
the.
been in here for a while.
I'm on the desktop, so I can't switch my. I'm on the phone on on the desktop side. I can't switch my phone around
What does that mean? You're on the phone on your desktop.
on the desktop version.
Oh,
That link you put if you can't get on with your phone, like into like your regular Hangouts, you can get the desktop version on your phone, but it just limits you to what you can do.
so why don't you switch to? I can email you the link and switch to the app.
Yeah, yeah. Email me the link
What's
and
your email?
PFM
Yep,
3379
yep.
at Yahoo.
PFM337 at Yahoo. Emergency flags. I'll
Yep.
just do the. There you go. All right, there it goes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off this then, and I'll be back on here in a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking quick. Weekend went too fast and I didn't accomplish anything. I did. Friday, I set the tank up. Saturday, I worked to sold the car. And then today, I cleaned my room like pretty hard. I took my bed right here and I flipped it up. I vacuumed out underneath, did all my sheets, vacuumed my rug. I cleaned the floors. I did some laundry, played some video games. I went and picked up my debit card that I left at Fridays last night. Made some RO. I'm still cranking out RO, which I should. It hasn't even been an hour, so I don't think I need to go check it. But I've done a lot today. Like, let's see the tank. I'll show you. It's nothing special. It's a 75-gallon tank with nothing in it but rock and sand and water. A calcium reactor sitting to the side. Carlos was sick all weekend. Well, that sucks. I feel your pain. I just got over being sick, excuse me. I think I'm all the way down. Calypso, come on, man. It's always good to see a new setup. I'll show you. Good time. I don't want to go out there and start talking. Especially you guys know what it is. If you're ever trying to make a video and there's like people around, you just feel weird. You're trying to make a video, you're talking to yourself with a phone in your face. It's just weird. How long are you going to cycle the tank? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Certainly not no 4 months. It's probably what I should do. I should probably cycle for like a year before I even bother putting anything. But I won't. I can't. I don't have the mental patience for that. I don't have the mental strength. I got this little 28-gallon that I want to just throw it all in there right now, but I won't. I'll give it like I don't know, at least a month, at least 4 weeks, because it was the first, which was nice, made it easy for me. It was the first when I started everything up, so it can kind of be easy to keep track. Appreciate it, Calypso. But yeah, it was like the first, so it'll be easy to keep track. As far as how long my cycle is, maybe like I don't know, maybe April. We'll see. I was gonna put a video out soon, Falcon. You asked. Not good. Not good. So it was probably a mistake for me to have all these fish in a little 20-gallon. But you have fish in quarantine. The first thing you do in the morning, for me anyway, is just run downstairs, check them out, top off the water, feed them if they need it. Re-up the seaweed. And I check everybody every morning. Everybody's doing fine. Nothing wrong with them. They're swimming around fine. The powder blue was a little erratic. Just crazy. He was all over the place. But, other than that, they were eating and swimming and coexisting fine. No big deal. And then I go down there Friday morning. 4 of my 6 fish in quarantine are dead, and they all have like ick all over them. So I don't know anything about what's the other one? Not ick. What's the other one? I think it starts with a B. What's it called? Anyway, I went down there and they all look like they had ick. The 4 dead bodies. I lost 2 firefish, the yellow tang and the powder blue. Pisses me off because I don't know. I was on top of it every day. I went down to check them. I don't know. I don't know. So I think this time I actually added copper, and I went down there, and the chalk bass is looking fine. He had it on him a couple days ago. Now he doesn't because the copper I added. Marine velvet, yes, V velvet. I don't know. I don't know anything about velvet. I've never had it. I don't think. I've had ick before, but son of a bitch. I thought I was on top of this. I know I probably had too many fish in the quarantine. I get it. But damn it, man. I drove to fucking Pennsylvania for them 2 fish, dude. Oh, man. That was a son of a bitch. Next time. I don't know. I don't know. Back to square one. So I guess, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I guess when the time comes this time, I'm probably just gonna, quarantine started over again. Put copper in the system this time, and they don't show signs of ick anymore. So I don't know how fast it works, but Ironworks Aquatic, what up, man? How are you? Fletcher, how are you, man? Yeah, I don't know how fast copper works, but it seemed like 2 days they were pretty clear about it. But yeah, it sucks. I lost about 110, 20, probably like 145, $150 worth of fish. Woke up to dead, so that was pretty cool. Like I said, it was so crazy because the day before, nothing. There was nothing. You get down there and there's me looking at these fish, checking everybody out. Didn't have nothing. And the next day, they're all just salt all over them, ick all over them, or velvet. I don't know. So yeah, it sucks. Sucks losing fish, especially. I mean, it's better that happened than to wipe out my whole, main display. So I guess I'll chalk that up as a loss. I don't really know. Excuse me, I don't know where Pat went. Yeah, freshwater dip next time for 5 minutes before you do any treatments. That's what Billy said. He said because I had 6 fish in there. I had three. I'm getting invited to play some Apex. Anybody plays, and you're on Xbox. What is mine? If anybody plays Xbox and they play Apex or PUBG, add me. Billy, you want to come in here, buddy? We just lost Pat. He was going somewhere. I haven't received his link. Here. Better grab it quick. Better grab it quick. Yeah, if anybody plays Xbox. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They were fine one day, dead the next. It's crazy. So I had 3 red firefish, a powder blue, a yellow tang, and a chalk bass, and I lost 2 red firefish and both the tangs. Billy, better click it quick, Billy. Click it quick. Actually, I can email Billy.
Yeah, I never did get the email.
Didn't figure it out.
Yeah, it never came through.
Come on, dude. All right, there you go, Billy. I sent it to you. I don't know. Just like something works for me. I don't know what I gotta do, Billy. You tell me, man. Reefaholic, what's up, dude?
Billy, if you receive the link, send it to me and I'll shorten it up to get you in here.
Bitly link Mike. I don't know what that means.
Type in Bitly on Google.
What's that gonna do?
It's a link shortener. And sometimes if we use Bitly and then copy that link that Bitly gives you, so you'll pull it up, you'll put in your original. Yeah, okay. So you'll copy the new link that down below.
Then copy the new link.
Yep, and then post it, and you can email it to Billy or send it to him, text him.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Billy, here you go. Actually, I don't even know how to. Now I got to open up my email, I guess.
Yeah.
Email. Here, Billy.
It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, no, to Billy. Sent, Billy. There it goes. I never heard of Billy. What's the point to shorten up a link? It's a link, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, like in the last probably year or 8 months, the full links won't work on cell phones anymore.
Huh. Did not know that.
Yeah, on some phones.
I need to get a computer desk. And I was thinking about, I don't know if anybody in the stream has ever tried. Let me do this real quick. If anybody in the comments
has ever used this bad boy? Chore. Think about getting this guy. I don't know if I should do red. White's cheapest, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, these are more expensive. Have anybody ever used this chair? That's not the one I was looking at the other day. It was cheaper than that. There you go.
Hell yeah, it's got a footrest.
So this one is 99. I think the white is like 89 or something. $90. I mean, that thing looks legit, doesn't it? I don't know how comfortable it is.
Got 4 stars. Let's see. So
I mean, it's got 2,343 views or reviews. But I don't know. The chair I'm sitting in, we kind of like share between me and somebody else. I don't know. It looks tight though. If I go with the red joint, I'll be grabbing that soon. I don't know. It's $90 though. Sucks spending $90 on something that's not my fish tank. Or my daughter, or my truck, I guess.
Yeah.
Billy, what's up, buddy?
What up?
There you are.
What are you building tonight?
Stuff for Palooza.
What are you building?
This is an all-in-one section for the frag tank.
I saw there was a. I don't know if anybody's seen. I'm sure a few people. Actually, Ryan went from. It's called a Frag Farmers Market or something. FFM. I think it's in like Connecticut. Yeah.
It's like
this
half an hour for you, right?
Yeah, probably. But I worked yesterday. I couldn't go. But
Gotcha.
there's this kid that I know through fish tanks, and he got one. Oh, he just actually emailed me. He got. I think it's like a little shallow, like all-in-one, but it's one of the ones where it's not like the section in the back. It's kind of like sectioned off in it. And he wants like 400 with. It's like the like a big frag rack. And it's not like a. It's not like the light diffuser or the egg crate. It's like it's a nice one, but it's the tank. I think the tank and AI with the arm and the frag rack for 400. I saw that today, so that wouldn't be bad. It's it's probably, to me, it looks like it's like probably at least 2x2, I guess. But it looks like a decent little setup for like frag swap and stuff.
Kind of pricey.
Cool. Yeah, but it came with a light, so I guess if you subtract the light, $200.
What kind of light was it?
It was an AI Prime HD.
Uh.
But I guess that's what he brought to it. He bought. This is his first time actually setting up a stand.
Who's using it?
Ryan probably knows him. It's this Asian kid Tom. Asian kid Tom that lives in Connecticut, and yes, I don't know. He's got
Are you a robot? Are you a robot for anybody else? Can you hear me or what?
I can hear you fine.
I can hear you, Billy.
There he goes. Bye, Billy. Calypso, I didn't see you were leaving. Sorry if I missed you. Later, buddy. Figure out the fox is a Jose Casas pink polyp stylo. Ironworks. Said Pat, what's up?
Come on, man. I met him last week at a frag swap. He was getting some crackhead deals on corals. So
You stay buying coral, huh?
yeah, I'm slowing down. I need to slow. I definitely need to slow down. But if I do see some nice torches, I will grab some.
There's always an if.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, speaking of that Asian kid Tom, I saw him reach out today, and he was like, "Anybody want to go halves of me on this tank breakdown?" He's always doing that, buying tank breakdown. Oh my goodness! I was like, "Yeah, what's it cost?" This is what he sends me. Where'd it go? I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's all this and all this. It's 2 thick pages. 3,900 or best reasonable offer. I'm good. If it was like $1,000, yeah, I'll split it with you, and then we'll figure it out from there. Yo, what's up, Mike and crew? Oh, welcome. What up, man? We're just hanging out on a Sunday, and I kind of want to go smoke a cigarette.
What's up, Billy?
He's gone. You're late to the party.
Can you hear me good now?
Yeah, you can this time.
Yep.
I don't know what it was, because when you left, Pat was the whole time too. I don't know what it is.
That was probably my headset through my phone.
No, but when you weren't using it, or when you before he left, it was doing it to Reefer.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I'm gonna go outside real quick. Sorry, wife of a smoker. Which I'm thinking about quitting. We'll see. I don't know. It's really getting to me lately. But if you guys want to hold it down for a minute, I'm gonna run outside, and I just need like 3 minutes.
Yep. Good.
Money for corals if you quit.
I know you're telling me, dude. $70, or probably like $65-$70 a week times every month.
Yeah.
Quit drinking
That's
or no?
nice. No, I did quit like heavily drinking. Yes, I mean I drank a beer last night, and I bought a 12-pack on Friday, and this is the first time I've opened one of those 12. But then before that, last Sunday was the first time I drank. So I used to literally get like a 10-pack of the little Fireball nips, like a 12-pack, and I was just out of control. I would come home and just drink all 10 of them while I'm playing Xbox or watching YouTube, and it got out of control. I don't know. I just kind of stopped. So I'm hoping with the whole cigarette thing, I can do that too. I mean, I feel like I'm ready to quit, but I'm not ready to quit. I don't know. Everybody's got their own demons.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody definitely has their own thoughts and stuff.
I don't know. I make myself feel better about my addictions because I'm making money. I don't know. My daughter's happy. I'm making money. My parents are happy, and I just I don't know.
So you got to set up that couch again. Oh, you don't even got any
I don't
corals in
know.
your system, right?
No, I don't. But I can set it up tonight if you guys help me. I could set it up tonight if you guys help me. I don't know. I'd have to watch the BRS video to know where
Where all the tubes go.
Yeah, dude. Seriously. But I got it all here somewhere.
Would you
I
get
cleaned
a
my rooms.
calcium reactor?
Yeah, I bought one
Nice.
about 2 weeks ago, and I set it up. But by set it up,
Yeah, they're
it's
kind
not
of a
really
pain to set up.
I set it up minus the tubing, so I just hung stuff on the big cylinder, really, and
Right.
screwed in a return pump. All right, guys, I'm gonna run outside real quick. I'll bring it back. If you guys don't
All
hold
right.
it down for me, I'd be appreciative.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off, but I'm gonna spend some time with my kid before she goes to bed. So
All right, Pat. Well, it's always a pleasure. We'll talk soon. I'm gonna have to pick your brain about this costume reactor soon.
yeah,
We'll talk.
one last thing before I go. Anybody that wants stickers are getting shipped out tomorrow, so get a hold of me on IG.
I sent you my address.
I got you on the list.
What is it,
Cool.
stickers?
Yeah.
Yeah, these
Says
cool
what,
Murphy's
Murphy's
Aquatic stickers. I'm gonna start up a sticker collection. So I got Billy's. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody's out there. All right, I'm gonna go outside and then maybe I'll show you this fish. Not even this aquarium I have. All right, Pat. I appreciate it, man. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
If you be on for a little bit, I might be back later. So
Yeah,
see.
I have nothing to do. I gotta wake up at 7:30 tomorrow, so I got time.
All right.
But, all right, I'm gonna two things. I'm gonna run outside and I gotta go check this RO, make sure I'm not overflowing it. So Reefer, if you guys can hold it down for a minute, I will be right back.
All right, brother.
got this tank showing?
Yeah, who's got a tank that they can show? I'm at work. Anybody got a tank?
Lights are on.
You don't have a tank?
Yeah, the tank's on. Lights are on.
It's what?
My lights are on.
Oh, got you. Yeah, if I was home, I would show mine, but I'm at work. I'll be home in about 1 hour. So who's in here? Just me and you right now?
Who's that? Reefaholic?
Huh?
Yeah. What I said was, who is that? Reefaholic?
Reefaholic.
How's your tank been doing? Pretty good.
My tank's doing pretty good. It's on cruise control for being only, I think it just hit 3 months old. But it's doing good. I'm not really having any algae blooms or any kind of issues really. I had that one acro STN, but looks like it was parasites that made that happen. But
what did you have?
I dosed some lanthanum. My phosphates got up to like 0.4, and I typically don't like to let them get that high because then you kind of start running into some algae if you have a new tank. And so I was like, I'll just knock them down with a dose that I've commonly used on many tanks. And for some reason, it really took a drastic effect, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, it brought them. I say drastic. Most people would think it's not really that drastic, but I try not to drop them more than like 0.2, and I think it went like 0.3 and beyond that. And for some reason, 2 of the acros just did not like it at all. So
You didn't like it, drop the phosphate level?
yeah, it just kind of, when you dose lanthanum, it strips the water column, but that's why I don't try to go anymore. They say, like, if you look at phosphate RX, they'll say, oh yeah, you can drop it by 0.5. No way. Like,
all right, here I go.
If you have an established reef tank, you could probably get away with that. But if you have a new reef, like mine just hit 3 months, and you're trying to drop by 0.5, I'm telling you, it'll make some things happen. But every system's different.
Oh yeah, definitely. It could be that you don't have other nutrients that the aqua are taking over. It could be all kinds of stuff.
Say that again.
I said, oh yeah, definitely. It could be that in like other people's systems, the acros are uptaking other nutrients that maybe you don't have, or the opposite.
I usually dose, like I'll dose nitrates, like when my nitrates get low, and like if the phosphates are low, I'll dose phosphates, or I'll just feed more.
Yep.
But like I said, they were up to like 0.4, and that's a little on the high side for me. I like to keep them. I'll let them get up to like 0.2, 0.3, but I like to keep them under 0.1 and preferably somewhere between. I used to keep them really low, like for acros, like 0.03 to 0.05, and I find that when I'm running that low, I just feel like the corals need a little bit more nutrients, like a little bit more to keep them healthy. So since then I've bumped it up to I like to run like 0.6 to about 0.9, just somewhere under 0.1. That's what works for me, and I like to keep the nitrates between like 5 and 10.
5 and 10 is definitely a good ratio.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but other than that, tank's been doing pretty good. I mean, it looks crystal clean, even despite the phosphate was pretty high. I need to look and see what it was when I last checked it. Let me see real quick.
What up?
Ironworks, what up, man?
Let's see.
Decided how bad my hair was after looking at myself in this phone.
She got it, man.
Yeah, right.
Starting the
Yeah.
island effect right here. Jesus.
The last phosphate check was at exactly 0.2.
That's pretty
the
good
one that-
phosphates.
I'm looking back at my data, like when it was up to 0.4, it dropped down to 0.1, and that's what RTN those. I'm sorry, STN those acros.
Yeah, but that isn't enough to do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's parasites now, just like that guy's saying. Like, because I took that coral out of there, I fragged it twice, and it just kept going. And I fragged it like a 1/4 inch above, like the necrosis line. And after I fragged it twice, a third time it started going. So I pulled it out, looked at it under a microscope within 6 hours, and I didn't see crap. And then I waited. I wanted to look at it in 12 hours, and I had to work. So I just waited a full 24 hours so that next night. And when I looked at it then, I mean, they were just crawling everywhere. It's supposed to be the STN parasites. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with what's going on lately, but I got a video. If you look at my last video, you'll see it. I mean, they were just, and this was in like maybe 0.3 to 0.5 cc's of water. I mean, for some reason, you have to let the coral sit in the water for 12 hours or more before they'll jump off the coral. Because if you try to look early, like I did at 6 hours, they weren't coming off the coral yet. But as soon as I waited like a full 24, and the other guy, he's waiting 12, and they're just all in the water. You can just suck up some water, put it on the scope, and I mean, they're freaking everywhere.
Now, what parasite is it?
The guy's calling it an STN parasite. And I don't know if y'all have ever been to that Prime Coral website. We talked about it last night on Dave's stream. But if you go to Prime Coral, he's got several videos on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, Prime Coral, RTN parasite, and you'll see the RTN parasite. And then there's supposed to be one that's for like slow tissue necrosis. And it looks different. It looks like it would be slower. Their movement's a little slower.
Prime Coral?
Prime Coral, like PRIME. But he's selling two products that he claims will eliminate it. And he's got all this documented video evidence of the corals pre-treatment, post-treatment, all the parasites on the corals. I mean, he's got some really high definition, like nice videos of coral parasites.
Are you talking about the green slimer STN parasites?
Yeah, the one that I did on my channel, that was the one that he's calling a STN parasite, because they look identical to the ones that he has. I haven't seen the philaster parasite. That one, I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm sure I'll see it eventually, because I got people sending me tank water and bleached acros, so I'll be doing some videos on that. Plus, I got his products coming. I'm going to be testing the products.
That's interesting, because I've never heard of an STN parasite.
So, like, how do you tell the difference between anything? I'm looking at this video right now. It's just like,
look, do this. Go see. That's my video right there. That was 24 hours later. And if you watch the video, I hit them with Revive, and then I smoked them with Bayer.
All right, those right there, those are red bugs.
Yeah, now that makes sense.
Those are red bugs right there.
I don't think so, man.
I do.
Yeah,
that's red bugs right there.
With him, that is.
Yeah, but
I've
seen red bugs. They're not red though.
They're red. That's red bugs right there.
But red bug. Listen, at this magnification, a red bug would be absolutely huge. Red bugs you can visually see with your eyes.
Not
probably babies.
You can see them with a magnifying glass. This is under 40x magnification.
Probably babies what you're looking at or something. I don't know. It looks like red bugs.
It's not red. It's not red bugs, I promise. Because they don't even have the right color for a red bug.
The pattern, that leg egg pattern's the same as red bugs though.
Yeah, go to Prime Coral, the YouTube channel, and type in RTN Swarm, and look at these philaster. The last name starts with an L, Lacida or some kind of weird name, but look at that video, dude. It'll blow your mind.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I just, there's new things every day everybody can learn.
Okay, now fast forward that video that you're looking at right there. Is there any way you can put that on the main screen? Like lock it on screen? Check these out. Now go a little farther. I want to show you what they look like, how big the swarm is. Keep going. Keep going. There's going to be a big piece of tissue.
And you said this is 40 times right here?
This is 40 times magnification. Go a little bit farther. A little bit farther.
Yeah, it's about to go into it.
Look at that. Now you tell me that doesn't make perfect sense why corals are RTNing. And look how fast these are, and look how streamlined they are. They're like long and slender.
I know nothing about parasites.
Yeah, they still look like flatworm eggs, or babies, excuse me, not eggs.
Yeah, but flatworms are.
He's got another video. If you want to see another really impressive video, he's got another one. It's of a chalice coral that's RTN. Just look through his videos. It'll have a chalice coral in there. But you can see like literally tens of thousands of them on that chalice.
And I'm just asking this out of curiosity, not like confrontation wise. Are you actually just trying to show this product, or are you trying to sell the product? Or
no, I'm not affiliated. I'm not affiliated with this guy at all. I'm just saying, like, this is a discovery, in my opinion, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Which video you're looking at?
I personally,
it's of a chalice. Anything that says chalice, it should be in there.
I just know that I've stopped RTN and I've never used anything like that.
See, here's the belief. The belief is that, or here's my logic. I think they're like Uranema. I don't think that they need a host. I think that they're present in just about every system, probably every system. And whenever your coral, like specifically SPS acros, gets stressed, then immediately they come in and they start eating that coral. Because, like, you know how corals will lose that slime coat? So they come in and it's just like they come right to the dinner table as soon as it happens.
I mean, I definitely believe there's parasites like that in all tanks. I mean, it's just like ick. All tanks have ick. It's just if you keep your system.
Well, not all tanks have ick.
Happy.
You can actually keep ick out of a tank for 100% sure. Because I have an ick-free tank right now, but
I could almost with.
How do you know that?
% certainty that you have it.
How do I know that?
Yeah.
Because you have to quarantine the proper way to keep them out.
There is no such thing as a ick-free tank. Basically, ick is just a human being common code.
Dude,
if you put two tanks in there and they're both fighting with each other, they're gonna get ick. It's pretty much like eyes in their body.
In my tank right now that haven't had ick at all, and they won't have ick unless it gets introduced into the system. But you have to quarantine the proper way.
But so you quarantined your sand, your rock, like every possible thing that's in there.
Yeah, you have to.
So, I mean, I'm asking. So you did all that? You quarantine your rock that's in your
well,
sand.
See, here's the
thing.
Ick has to have a host. It has a 76-day fallow period. And if you quarantine everything for 76 days, then there's no possible way it can get in there unless you introduce it in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The eggs could be in the rock, in the sand.
Yeah, I know, but did you hear what I just said? They have a 76-day fallow. You have to go fallow.
Yeah.
So in other words, 76 days. This was a cold water study, and most of them hatched way before that. This was a study that took place a long time ago. This is how we got this 76-day number. But if you go 76 days and they finally hatch and there's no host, then they die. They have to have a host.
Well,
So wait.
go.
So if two of your tanks get into a fight,
Yeah,
and one of them wins, and you keep bullying them the next day,
yeah.
neither one of those fish are gonna have it.
It will not have ick in my system. I promise you. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go right now to Reef to the disease forum and just post on there. Ask a question about it. Say, is it possible that a tank can be ick free? And I guarantee you'll get an overwhelming answer saying absolutely, 100%. And I'm not trying to argue with you, man. I'm just
No.
I'm just telling you what.
Me neither, but it just seems.
It's hard to believe, man. I know, but I've been doing this for a long time, and like I know like all the current studies that are out, and I know all the data that's out, and I can 100% tell you that you can have an ick-free tank. And to me it's not about like, oh, you're wrong and I'm right. Like if I was wrong, I would tell you I was wrong, but I know because I'm constantly on the forums and I've constantly, learned from people like Snorvich back on Reef Central, 10, 12 years ago. I mean, the dude was just brilliant with parasites, And then you have Humble Fish now, who's basically devoted his whole life just to research all this stuff. And I mean, it's all available. You can go look it up right now if you don't believe me.
No, I mean, the stuff that you're saying, 99% of it is accurate to the point. You're definitely right through research and development. But to just say that you can have an ick-free tank
man.
Well, I mean, I'll let you talk now. By just quarantining, you would have to quarantine everything, and I mean,
you have to quarantine everything, bro. Like
that's hard, dude. Inverts, coral, fish.
It's hard, yeah.
No,
it's
so
hard.
You let your sand sit separate from your rock for 76 days.
Well, if you start out with dry sand, you're not going to have any active, in that sand.
So you started out with dry sand, and then you never added.
I started
bacteria?
out with dry sand, and I let my live rock cure for 76 days.
And then you didn't add bacteria?
Huh?
Hold on. So every coral that you put into your region, you quarantine for over 76 days.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to get ick in there.
All right, so then
you can take a chance. You can take a chance and get lucky.
Wait. All right, so say you put 5 corals in a quarantine tank. You let those sit for 76 days without adding another coral into that quarantine tank?
Yeah, like if you wanna keep it out, like you buy a batch of coral and quarantine it for 76 days. If you add something, then the clock starts over.
So you're telling me you're doing that?
Yeah, I've done it so far.
I think you can understand why we're all so like hesitant on believing this. I mean, just because, and not saying you don't do it, but I mean, you're a better person than 100% of the people I know.
You're a better person than worldwide corals. Everybody.
No, look, my concern's not really with coral as much as it is with fish. Like I think coral, like if you look, like I said, the study for 76 days, it was originally 72, went to 76 because Humble Fish changed it. But if you look at the original study, it's a cold water study. When they're in warm water, 78-degree reef temperature, the average, I would say, would be about 35 days. So you can.
And warm water is 35 days?
I mean, in my opinion, to be safe and to be 100% from the data that we have, you want to go 76 days with everything.
For confrontation reasons, I'm just going to stay out of this conversation.
Man, if you don't believe me, just post on Reef to Reef.
I've read all of Reef to Reef. I've been in the hobby for 20-some plus years.
Okay. Well,
so, it's just.
What part do you have a problem with?
I think what it boils down to is like, does it ick matter if you have ick in your tank as long as ick isn't killing your fish or showing itself?
Yeah.
What does it matter if you have a couple parasites running around? I mean, in my opinion, I mean, if they're not doing anything, that's like
you
I
can
watched.
manage it. I'm just saying.
That's like I watched
have
Fish to
ick in
Hex's
my
video
tank.
the other day. I watched Fish to Hex's video there. He was talking about those snails, whatever they are, the ones that little tube worm looking snails.
Yeah.
I had those in my last tank. They do nothing wrong. So what's the problem?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the little feather duster. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever they're called, the little snails that form little tubes.
I'm not saying it's a problem.
It's the same thing.
Guys.
Like whether you have ick all over your system or not, if they're not harming your fish, they're not showing themselves, they're not doing anything wrong. Whether you have 7 parasites in your tank or you have 0, does it really matter? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not dogging anybody for it. Y'all were asking me questions. I'm just
I'm not coming at you like that. I'm just saying.
I mean, we're
Nobody's
all
jumping on you, bro.
we're all reefers, man. I'm just trying to tell you what I know. You know, if I know something, I'll tell you. But yeah, I mean, if you don't believe me, man, just like I said, go into Reef to Reef, go in the disease forum, and you can let all the Reef Squad people. I'm on the Reef Squad, by the way. You can let all the Reef Squad people who frequent that forum 24 hours a day and answer a question within like 2 seconds when it pops up, and you can get every answer that I just told you.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I completely agree with you with the 76 days, with the quarantining, with everything like that. But you're splitting hairs. You're saying like, yeah, you have to do this. I don't have ick in my system. But
no, I never said you had to do it. I said if you want an ick-free tank, you have to do it.
But you said that's what you did. That's why you have no ick in your tank.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
Hey. What's the saying? There's 10 ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but like we were talking about, it can be managed.
Yes, fermented snails.
It's not that big of a deal, man. Now, if you get velvet or uranema or something like that, those can wipe out a lot of fish. And personally, like over the years, when I've noticed that I haven't had velvet or Brooklynella or whatever, and I lose a fish, it would be due to ick. That's why I finally got to the point where I got tired of it, and I started trying to keep it out of my system, you know? Because, you ever had a fish just die for, like, no reason? You were like, man, why'd that fish die?
It's usually the $100 fish.
Yeah, and it never showed any signs of anything, and it just died.
I just went through this. Drama just asked. So and this could be, you can contest this to such a small quarantine. I had a 20-gallon long, and I had 3 firefish in there that never came out. They just hung out under a rock. I had a chalk bass, and then I recently added, or not recently, probably 2 weeks ago, I added a yellow tang and a powder blue. So, I come down there every day, and my face is in the tank.
Yeah.
How much what?
How much live rock did you have?
I don't know, 8 pounds, maybe, not a lot. It's a quarantine tank. I typically don't add rock to my quarantine, but I did this time for bacteria. So I've run down there. My face is in the tank, checking it every day, feeding them. They're all doing well, swimming around. My powder blue is a little erratic, swimming around like crazy, swimming from here to here to here, all over the place, but never showed signs of anything.
If your powder blue's swimming really erratic, in my experience, it's usually velvet. Like if they're like swimming back and forth across the tank like crazy, and you have an appropriate size tank.
Definitely. It wasn't appropriate size.
And they're swimming into the flow of the power head. It's usually velvet, because velvet goes to the gills first.
Well, copper can make them freak out like that and swim erratically too. So
but why would you have copper in your DT?
Because that's what kills everything.
Yeah, but you're putting that in your DT.
Oh no, not the display.
No, not display. Yeah, so this is my display. It was the little 20 gallon
my bad.
long.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, just a 20 gallon long. So it's just a quarantine tank, QT tank. And like you're saying, the only ever sign of anything wrong was this powder blue just swimming erratically. And so I go down there every day, check them out, feed them, give them the algae strips, whatever they are.
Yeah.
I went down on Friday, and 4 of my 6 fish in quarantine, including both the tangs, at the bottom. Yep.
Well, let me just say this: Uranema, man, it's a horrible disease, parasite, and it can get into the intestinal tract. I got videos on all this if y'all want to take a
What
look
would you
at
call
them.
it? Anema?
Uranema.
Uranema.
Uronema.
I thought you were calling me an enema. Uranema, bro. Uranema.
No, uranema
Yeah, I get it.
is
Yeah.
the parasite, but
You're an emo.
they don't have a fallow period. They can survive without a host. They can eat detritus, and once they get introduced, they're just in your tank.
Yeah.
So, it's for me, it's the most difficult parasite to eradicate because you have to really target the gut with stuff like Canaplex, like some antibiotic, just antibiotics work, like API General Cure, that works really good, but
There's a bunch of stuff.
So, hey, Mike,
Yes, sir.
you should probably set that calcium reactor up now while you have nothing in there so you can get all the parameters straight.
I mean, I don't know about parameters, but I was thinking about setting up so that you just get like flow rates right. You know, just trying to like not dial it in, but just make sure outside of like calcium not going to that it's like running properly. You know,
dude. If you want, and this is completely up to you, but we could almost do like one of these hangouts, just like me and you, and I will walk you right through that shit.
Yeah, done.
Are you hand dosing right now, just manually?
No, it's I just set my tank up. I'm cycling at the moment.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I have a 28 gallon that's been running for a year now. Well,
I remember you
everything
said that last time, but
everything transferred from my old 75, and now it's just been a year-long holding tank.
You told me you were going to a bigger tank, though, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go like a 90, but long story short, I got another 75, and it's 4 foot is what I wanted. I like the 3-inch deeper tank of the 90, but I went back to a 75. I mean, I had the 75 going for a year, so I never got it to where I wanted it. Yeah. So I'm going to just go back and do it up and, hopefully.
75 is one of my most favorite tanks I have just for the size of it.
That's I like it. Right now, I have a 75.
I want a 6 foot, but, that'll come in time.
I've had the bigger tanks, man. They can be a lot of work.
Well, that's what I got, a 210 right now, but I'd like a corner, like 75 or 72, right? I think the corners come in for my living room.
Right.
I like it. I mean, it's not a massive tank, but it's certainly not a nano.
I had a 210 in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I was getting like some super bad humidity issues, man. I had to shut it down.
So what's a 210? What's the dimensions of a 210?
I think it's like, what is it, 24 deep, 72 long, and like maybe 24 high or something like that?
Yeah, mine's
nice. All right, buddy.
Mine's just deeper. It's a 180, but it's just deeper.
Yeah.
It's a 32 deep, 24 tall, and 72 long.
Got you. Guys, I gotta cut out. I'm at work.
All right, buddy.
Report and head to the house, but good talking to you. And
yes, sir. It was a pleasure,
we'll
see you again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right on, man.
Y'all have a good one, brother.
You too.
You too, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, so
just trying to catch up on these comments.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Drama is supposed to get the lagoon wet today. Hey, why don't you jump on the live stream and get it wet right now? You won't do it. Dude, you won't do it, Drama.
You'll get so many people trying to tell you how to set that shit up, and I promise I did it on my own. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did research the shit out of Reef to Reef and watched every damn YouTube video there was. I called Fan from Tidal Gardens. I called Rico. I talked to fucking Mark Levenstein. I talked to all them dudes, and I still ended up, I just took all their information and just kind of started with that. And fuck, I killed, 5 acros right at first because my alkalinity swung too hard.
But is it one of these things where once you got it to where you wanted it, it's just like set it or forget it?
Yep, dude. Other than yesterday, because I actually did up my elk a little bit because I have so many fucking corals now. God, my hair's fucked up.
You're fine, dude.
But yeah, I mean, it was a rock solid 8.2 alkalinity, and it was I have to look again. I believe 428 calcium, and then 1410 was my magnesium because I put that reborn stuff in there, so it gets all three of them.
That's what I did. That's what I purchased is reborn.
Yeah. The only thing I recently tried to do is start adding calc to raise my pH, which it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. I mean, it hasn't messed with my alkalinity or calcium or anything like that, but I was just trying to do it. Not that it's crazy low. I mean, it's always like 8 to 8.1. But
what your main display pH?
Yeah.
I just set my take up. So like the only probe I have on right now is my temp. I feel no need to put my pH probe in there yet.
Well,
what do you think? I mean, do I need it yet? What do you think?
No, when you put the
I'll
calcium reactor,
calibrate that thing up tonight and set it up.
You're gonna definitely want one or two.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna buy it. Maybe I'll buy it right now. I'll show you guys. I wonder if I can buy it on Amazon.
When are you gonna get that Milwaukee one or whatever?
All right, let's do it. I'll order it right now.
Because you don't have an Apex, correct?
I do.
Just order another probe then.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I thought you were talking about because they have the BRS ones are like $30 instead of that Apex like $60 one.
$150 for lab grade pH probe. No thanks. Pinpoint, would that be her? I mean,
you just got to look to connect. I think that one right there, the yellow one.
This one?
Yeah.
What's that? Super small though, huh?
Because mine's, check mine out again, see if it has. Because I just got mine from BRS. It was like $30. Yeah.
I mean, I could do it right now, I guess, too.
Mine just says bulk reef supply on it. But yeah, and they're the same thing. They connect up. You just take your ORP probe off and just put another pH probe in there.
I don't think I need to add. Oh, right here?
Yeah, right there. That second one.
Double junction.
The one beside the yellow one. The middle one. Yep.
This one?
Yeah. It's like 30 some.
What does double junction mean? I don't understand that.
It's if I remember correct, it's just where you unplug it. You can go into the pH part of it or the ORP part of it, so it's a double. And now I might be completely wrong, but that's what I understood it to be.
Dude, I just tore my shed apart looking for this Neptune system probe, the probe rack, or I can't find it.
I bought one off fucking Amazon. It was some no-name one. It was like $8.
What's the pinpoint? Anybody have experience with the pinpoint?
They're all the same. Like I said, that clear one at the top, right in the center.
Doing it.
I'm doing it.
I just ordered another thing.
I think, it was a single junction. I'm trying to read, but you're clicking through it. Single junction lab grade.
Yeah, the single junction lab grade pH probe.
Yeah, that's the one that has like $34.
This is another. I don't know what I'm going to do about lighting. I mean, I have my lighting, but do I do these little flex arms? Do I do these little mount deals? Or do I hang them? I don't know.
The hanging's kind of a bitch. I got the little L brackets for my radions. The only thing I can say I wish I would have got the ones like that. I wish I would have got the shorter ones.
But I have 4 of them.
I got the
It's
12-inch.
$140. What else do I need?
Is that where you got the AI primes?
Chimp the Reefer. Yeah, but I got a good deal on them. I know I have a buddy with a wholesale account.
Oh, nice.
So I actually got them for $150 a piece, as opposed to $210 or whatever they are right now.
Yeah.
So actually, I got my reactor was like $350. I got it for like $240 or something. So that's why I'm hesitant to order anything right now. Even though I just added this shit to my cart. Maybe I just buy it.
I got that Geo 618 with the extra. Oh shit! I can't think of the name of it. The extra.
I've been toying with the idea, and anybody in the comments want to chime in on what they think I should get. I am toying with the idea of a new protein skimmer.
What are you trying to get though?
I don't know. I have a Bubble Magus Curve 5 right now.
I mean, I've always used, for the most part, reef octopuses. I never had any problems.
That's what I'm at right now.
I mean,
I
have the
actual. I want like a big boy though. Like,
see,
I want some shit like this, but it's like 700.
Yeah, I got the 3000 INT.
300?
Or yeah, the one at the very bottom there. It's like.
Well, this is a 300 right here. It's 775.
Yeah, mine's a big bitch. I thought it was 3000.
Yeah, that's a big bitch right here. Here's the thing.
Now you got
I'm just trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up on the comments.
No, mine's 3000.
3,000.
Reef octopus 3000 INT.
5,000. There's a 200 INT. Jesus. Oh, okay, right here. So it's got like an external pump.
Yeah, my pump's on the outside. Yeah, that's it.
Spent $530. I don't know. I was looking at this. So I was like, check this out. So I was looking earlier. I was looking. There's a couple open box deals. That's where I got I have the Apex EL.
Yeah.
And I got an open box for $425. So I thought that was a good deal. But like I was looking at like this, like Alpha 250, or there's a 200i. Like this one looks pretty beast in my opinion. D grade. What's that mean?
250 Alpha. You just have to make sure you have room for it in your sump.
That thing's massive.
Yeah, it's a big bitch.
I mean, I just think mine's small. I don't want to go out there. You got that? I mean, I want to show you guys my setup. It's nothing crazy.
I was gonna say it. I mean, I understand like you want some big stuff, but for that kind of money, why don't you just get like a Nios like 160? Those things are fucking.
I don't want to spend a lot. Like I don't even need a protein skimmer.
Yeah.
I feel like I have everything, but like, so actually, here's another thing. Like, I've been winning a lot lately, which is pretty cool. But Billy Pipes' meetup, I think it's between me and one other person to win a Vectra M1. I think it's M1 is
that's tense.
Return pump, and then it's like, pretty sure it's like 350 on here.
Yeah, that's what. See, I got the Core 20. I wish I would have got the L1. You win the L1, I'll trade you.
Well, it's the M1, I believe.
Yeah. Well, either or.
It's Ecotech.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's M1. This, yeah, M1. I might win this thing soon, but I was looking. That's a lot of flow.
Yeah,
More
well,
than
I'm
mine.
serious. I'll trade you. I'll give you $75, and then the Core 20. Give me that.
Oh, the Neptune's Core 20.
Yeah. I thought it was actually going to be better than what it is. I went from a Pan World pump, which was a machine, but it hogs the shit out of electric.
Well, I kind of like the fact that I can use, what did you say, a Core 20?
Yeah.
Kind of like the fact that I can set this up to my. Does it come with this controller deal over here?
Yeah, the Core 20 comes with the controller. The Core 15 doesn't.
What do I need this for? Just to turn it up or down because it's DC? Why wouldn't I use my computer for that?
That one you have the option to let it stand alone or run it with an Apex.
So why do you want to get rid of it?
I would trade you for the Vectra. You know, give you the money in the Vectra or the money in the pump for the Vectra.
Well, yeah, but why do you want to get rid of it?
It just doesn't have enough flow for me on a 210.
Mine's only 75.
Well, yeah.
I'm rocking a Jabo right now, and like it seems like a lot. I mean, I have it all the way down, and it's not a lot of flow. I mean, if I turn it up, it's a lot of flow. But
no, what I'm saying, if you win the Billy Pipes one, I'll trade you for that pump and then give you the Core.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just curious why you're trying to get rid of it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'll just keep running it, but the Vectra has more flow than the Core does. That's really it.
Adam Rice says, let me help you not waste any money. Do not buy a pH probe unless you have a PM1 or PM2 module. Whatever the Apex EL does not have 2 pH probe spots. Just a heads up. Adam Rice, I am told that I can use my
ORP.
I can use my ORP port. Yes, my ORP port instead of. I can use 2 pH probes on my pH and ORP ports.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't need a PM1 or PM2 module. I mean, you may know better than me, but from my research,
I will show you right now on the camera. Let me see. How do I do this? I do have my flashlight down here, probably. I think I can turn this on.
Drama. He said he had a couple of local reefers steer him away from the core pumps due to them experiencing some stray voltage. I had that one time from a heater. You mean straight voltage like you touch like your water? And
I don't know how well you can see that, but there's the pH and there's the other pH. This is the
he might be right though. He might be right. He says Apex EL does not have an ORP. It might not have an ORP probe, but does it have an outlet for it? I don't know.
That I don't know.
You might be right. You might be right, Adam. Mine was purchased like 3 months ago. I don't know. You might be right. So that's a good question.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't even care. Like, I do not care what the pH of my tank is. I'm tired of chasing numbers, so I'll just care about the pH of my calcium record. Unless I think I'm ignorant for saying that, but
no, that's actually all you need. You just
why even worry about the pH of my tank?
I mean, you could physically just like buy one of those cheapo ones for the water just to make sure your display tank isn't like something ignorant like 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I remember I had like a 7.4 or something.
Yeah, that ain't
a couple years ago, or 7.2, and like I was freaking out. Like I got to get it up to 8.3. Everybody told me, don't even worry about it. Don't chase the numbers. Whatever your tank is, just let it be. Unless it's super low or super high, don't worry about it. So like, if I have to use my pH probe, that's a good question. Show your Apex again. I'm gonna run out there. So what? So you got the probe for. Let me see it again.
Go down here. Turn around. Oops. Gotta make sure.
Hit it with a flashlight or something.
Yeah, that's. Let me see if I can do this while I'm talking. There.
Should be able to.
Oh, come on. Oh, I shut off, bastards. Right there's the ORP probe, which I put the second pH probe in, and then the top one here. This one,
right.
pH 1 and then pH 2. The only reason I know the difference is because the BRS probe had the long blue. Like,
all right, let me run out. Let me run out and look. I'll be right back.
All right.
He is absolutely 100% right, Adam Rice. There's no probe. There's no two probe ports on mine.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
So,
I don't
you at
care.
least have one though, correct?
I have one. I do.
Okay, so you could essentially just put one in there for
Phil,
the
what's up, my
calcium
friend?
reactor itself.
Phil, we're talking calcium reactors.
Yeah.
You might be the perfect person to come in here, or one of the perfect people to come in here. I don't know if you follow Reefkeeper or not, but he's been my guidance through a lot of this stuff. He's one of the ones that he's one of the ones that I'm going to have to do like a private stream and like a Google Hangout, meet him and get it going.
Yeah. Well, I remember him offering you to do that too.
Yeah, but like proof is in the pudding, and he doesn't have a nice tank. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's.
I'm just kidding. Phil's got a pretty serious fish tank. Phil, I love your reef tank. You know I do. What are you running for lighting on that thing? Two fox faces.
Yeah, I got Radions. XR15.
I looked at those, dude. They're so expensive.
Well, that's why I went with the 15s instead
So
of the 30s.
it doesn't even matter. Those are still expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I spent $450 on 2 or 3 AI Prime HDs, and I'm about to buy another one. So call it $600 for 4 lights. Would you spend $600 on one light?
No, I think they were 400 apiece. So $1,200 for 3 of them. Like 360, I think was right. 368, because Marine Depot was had a sale on them, if you want to call it a sale.
Phil, come in here. Let's see it. It's probably shut down for the night. But if it's not, click the link, sir. Sorry, I had somebody ask me if I want some brownies, and I might have to take her up on that offer. I got some milk left for my daughter sleeping over for the weekend, so might be a brownie and milk kind of night. Phil, you, either you, both of you might have to help me out because, like I said, these tubes going.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't know what goes where. Oh shit! Now that I'm thinking about it, hey, let me run downstairs and make sure I'm not flooding the basement with my my RODI. I'll be right back. I have it running. I'll be right back. 1 second.
automatic water change time. Sure, these motors are still spinning. As you can see, it already burnt one up.
All right. Can't hear nothing. Say something?
I can hear.
All right, good. All right. So I am going to invite myself. I'll show you guys the setup. Nothing crazy. Email myself the link. I got to figure this fucking echo.
Oh, I know what else I was going to show you while I was back there. This is the first calcium reactor I had. I made this little box here. It has a hole drilled in right there, so I would set my pH probe in there, like just the one, because I didn't have another one at the time. And then my effluent line would drip into here. And then, so I could measure the effluent because it wasn't a newer style. I couldn't put the pH.
Damn, you got like a whole closet. I wish I had some shit like that.
Well, this is like an old wine cellar. Like the tank's on the opposite side of the room. You can see the plumbing right there.
Yes, yeah. That's awesome. I wish I had the room for that.
Yeah, and that's the fresh water. And then the wastewater from the automatic water changes.
I just got a notification that my Peaky pads have shipped. I bought Peaky pads. I'm gonna try them. I mean, Billy Pipe sent me some. So a lot of people seem to use them. They seem to like them. So, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my setup right now. It's nothing crazy, but it works. I have a rat's nest of wiring. So,
oh, dude, you saw mine. I even have the cabinet doors for this damn thing. I just haven't put it on yet.
all right, let me try this. Let me see if I got that one. How long does this link take to send? Jesus. All right. What if I jump in here on my phone? I will.
Oh, yeah, so you could take your phone with you to go check that shit out.
Yeah, but I got like I need this. And then share the link. I'm new to this whole
Dude,
thing.
If it wasn't for Rico and them, I wouldn't even know how to do this shit.
All right. Open. Join. Boom.
Have you actually ever met Murphy? Like Pat Murphy?
No.
Dude,
All
right, let me mute this.
Anyway, he's a cool dude.
All right.
You gotta present yourself or whatever.
Yep.
So we can
There I
see
go
it.
right there.
All right. Yeah, man.
All right, let's check it out. All right, so it's kind of loud out here, but well, it's not gonna happen right now.
Why? What's wrong?
There's a bunch of people out there. Not a bunch, but there's a couple. So we'll come back to that. So let me.
Sorry, guys. I live with 4 other people, and there's 2 people out in the kitchen. So I'll keep this on. I'll keep that on. And wait till I don't hear them out there.
You just is it out there where they're out?
Yeah, it's like the dining room, and they're in the kitchen, but the lights are off, so they're like just like passing through or something.
Yeah. When my fiance and her kids here, I always tell them I'm doing a presentation for work, so they have to be quiet. Just go out and just do something stupid.
Yeah, I just there's so I actually live with 4 other people, and usually 3 of them live upstairs, and they really don't ever come out besides to go to work. You kind of see each other in passing, but I just went out there, and I don't want to. You know, it's one of those things, just like making a video. You try and make a video, and you got people around, and you don't want. It's just weird when you're trying to make a video and there's other people around. You know.
No, I know. I try to make more videos and shit like that, and I always feel like I'm fucking being stupid. Like even if the 4-year-old's sitting there watching me do it, I feel stupid.
Let me go see. If anybody wants to jump in, have at it. There's a link right there. Join us. My tank's nothing special. I mean, I spent a bunch of money on it, but I definitely didn't go high end on everything, that's for sure.
Well, some shit you don't got to go high end on. You spent the money on the right shit, though. I mean, get high end lights or the highest end lights you can get at first. That saves the money because I grew SPS with Chinese black boxes, but
that's what I started with too. Yeah,
but
but the one thing I hated about those is I bought one and it was good, but I had it over a 3-foot tank. It was like a 3-foot 30-gallon or something. So the outsides were shadowed. So then when I went to a 75, I was like, all right, screw it. I'll just buy a couple more Chinese LEDs. And then when I put them over the tank, let me get out of here. When I put them over the tank, the spectrums were different. So like when it was all blues on, like one half of the tank was purple, one half of the tank was blue.
Yeah.
And they just didn't match.
Yeah. I actually bitched about that with mine, and whatever ding dong from Taiwan fucking sent me new adjustment knobs. And it ended up working. I had to replace all 3. Because I had 2 of them on a 90.
All right, let me go see.
I was just thinking about something too.
All right, we're back.
If we do that video, like of you setting that thing up and just going back and forth helping each other.
Yep.
We should actually make that a video I bet you that shit would get like 1 billion views. But not let anybody jump in. Just, me and
Yeah,
you.
just like a
Yeah, or us. Yeah, us three. Me, you, Reef Keeper. You know what I mean? Just.
Speaking of Reef Keeper, why don't you jump in here, Reef Keeper?
I know there was nothing more challenging than trying to get that fucking thing set up. And the one person that said he'd come down and help me, he said I'd have to pay him to come down. I'm like, no, I'll do it myself.
Just trying to figure this out. Johan, what's up, man? The winner of Rico's Nano Challenge. Good win, my friend.
Yeah, Johan's great.
All right, let's go check this. Keep in mind, I hate, with the emphasis on hate, aquascaping. So,
a little less chit chat, a little more get that.
It's a mess too. There's my mess of just fish tank stuff.
Roommate's gotta love you.
So there it is. That's Escape.
Dude, that looks good. There's nothing wrong
All right.
with that.
I mean, like,
Got a little
kind of
curve there.
like that. There's a couple like holes up there. This thing is pretty stable. There's a little cut through over there. There's one up there. There's one up there.
Dude, that shit looks fine.
I got hold on.
Is that a 25?
The PP8. You can't
PP8.
see it, and then I got the. You can't even see nothing.
Gyre.
It's a J-bow, but this one I thought was
okay.
pretty cool. This is, I mean,
Yeah.
These are $25 for two of them.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah,
open it
that's
up.
right.
Well, it usually turns on, but like, so that's temporary. That's just in there,
Yeah.
but it comes down to two 1-inch strings with a ball valve or a whatever it is.
Gate valve.
It gave up to this, which that Billy Pipe sent me a while ago. The stand, it's too thick. I need to go down like 3 inches, so I can't get it much higher than that. So that'll be changed soon. I got the two Finex heaters in there. So it goes down here to two filter socks.
Yeah.
Into the Bubble Magiscur 5, over, up and over. Two Finexes. This is where the Chato will be.
Yeah.
And I got this little grow light. Not on yet. Obviously, I don't need it. But it'll be going through there, through the pinky pad, into the DC 6000, which I had a manifold that ended up leaking, and I just don't care, so I capped it off.
Yeah.
I'll probably use Phil's Tom's Aqualifter trick. I got the Smart ATO Micro, which is just in here for now. You know, it's almost empty. I got a bunch of RO that I made today, so that will be filled up soon. So that is the setup. I got this bad boy. I'm using Fritz salt. Nothing special.
Was that Fritz?
Yeah, but I got the Skims CM122. Thing's a beast. So this is a box of Fritz. So it's like that's a 20-gallon brute. So it's
Oh yeah,
tall.
it's got some. Yeah,
This is a 5-gallon, so it's taller than or 5 pounds, so it's taller than a 5-pound. So that'll be running. I got the 2 AIs, or I got there's another one over there, 3 AIs, and then my mess of wires. I was gonna make a control board out of here, but this thing sits like up here, so I don't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was right. Check it out.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yep. So I don't know. I need to clean this up.
this thing is pretty cool. I haven't connected that to Wi-Fi yet. It's just like running. I think I got like a wave maker on or something. But yeah, this will all be cleaned up. I think I'm gonna mount everything right here. And then yeah, so we are up and running. So this is cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna add 2 more of these. There it is. That'll be gone. Calcium reactor. I think I might move that over like a foot so I can have some space so I can still get into this stuff, but I'll have some kind of ATO reservoir on the bottom half of that, and then the top just have like the stuff that I use. But basically this I just put on. I didn't know what I want to do for a top, but I just added it in. This is the other half of stuff I used.
Yeah, like the bacteria or whatever.
Yeah, but here it's not a whole lot of light. But this is I took off. So actually this see this right here. So this goes up. It goes up, over, down.
Yeah.
I put a hole in it. This went up, over, down, and it had this.
Yeah, I got you. So no snails to go in it.
Yeah, but it was loud. So when I took that off and it's just up and over, wide open, it's a lot more quiet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but it goes 2, and then I wanted to do something looking a little better, but whatever. Straight pipe, even with the schedule 40 right there. I don't even care anymore. No one sees it except me and you guys, I guess. But whatever.
I think it looks good, dude. I mean, I would definitely put that little grating piece, whatever, on that intake hose. You know what I mean? So a snail doesn't get sucked in there.
Yeah, but it made it much louder.
Even not with
just the
90. Yeah, just that little gate or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, these things are cool though. Check these out.
Those are
like $25. $25 for 2 of them.
And they're just motion.
Usually when I open the door on this left side, when I open this door, that thing pops right on. This one doesn't pop on, but I think I'm gonna get 2 more. Put another one up here, maybe another one up here, so it'll be really lit up. But yeah, I mean, it's I got the trigger systems 36. Like I said, the Finex heaters, smart ATO micro. That's a Jabo DC 6000, so it's enough.
Oh yeah, that's
check valve. So it's nothing crazy. I mean, I'm almost there. This will be a full blown refugium. I did used to do marine pure spheres on there, and then like every time I had like a bunch of like the tiny little things that you get in like will hang on the back filters. I just threw everything in there, like rubber rock and like just a bunch of crap I would throw in there. But it got really, really full of detritus.
Yeah.
So I took it all off, or took it all out, and I don't think I'm going to add that this time. I might just, if it gets gross, then I'll just like vacuum it out. I ended up like right here, all the way around. I sealed it, so when this thing's closed, shouldn't be any light leak. So when I got the refugium going, that should be all right. Billy Pipes, actually, I talked to him yesterday. He sent me that one like 2 years ago. He's making me a new one that's shorter and that isn't enclosed, so it just has like 4 legs.
Yeah.
So the flow through that should be good. I emptied this today. It had like a little bit in there, brown stuff. So, but yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy. Just a nice little clean setup. Nothing.
Yeah. It looks
nothing too crazy. And then there it is.
Yeah. No, I know. Like I got my my skimmer stand from Mila's Reef. You know, Mark Levenstein, his site there. He makes all that acrylic shit, and I think it was like $20. I mean, you guys
for a skimmer stand?
Yeah. He makes baffles. I mean, anything you need out of acrylic, he actually makes himself and he'll send to you. But I remember seeing Billy make those stands, and what's that stuff he makes it out of? Like
Corian.
Corian, yeah.
I mean,
I know
from the sides, it's just a nice little view.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's pretty clear too.
So yeah,
are the pumps actually on?
They are. They're. I had them up at full blast when I put the salt in, but I turned them down recently because I put some food in there, and it was like blowing all over the place. So I turned them down a little bit. And let me do this.
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you have some sort of circulation.
Yeah, so that is it. You guys seen it first. I missed all the comments, guys. If you guys are commenting, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I can't see them.
But yeah, it's I'm not here to. I don't need the nicest setup. I just want something that works. Like I said, I had a manifold going that leaked, so I was like so excited to set it up that I just cut it off, capped it, and just let's run it. And like what I was thinking is I had 2 ports on my manifold. One was for the calcium reactor with the 1/4 inch RO tubing. One was that whatever it is, 1/2 inch for a reactor. The reactor one actually was the one I used last time. This time it leaked for whatever reason. I was worried about the RO one. It didn't leak.
Oh, that reminds me too. I'm sorry.
I don't need it. No, you're fine. Basically what I was getting at is like, I don't think I'm going to use a reactor. I don't need a reactor. I'm not going to use GFO. Not going to use. If I use carbon, it's just to polish the water. I'll just throw a bag in there, whatever. Not a big deal to me. And I might use Phil's, for now anyway, Phil's Tom's Aqualifter to run the calcium reactor. So I don't see a need to even have a manifold at this point. Anyway, if I need one in the future, I have enough room to cut and PVC some shit up, but I don't need it right now.
Yeah, well, that's what the other. It was the other day. You were talking about someone was talking about running their calcium reactor off a manifold, and I was like, no. Probably me. That was the original plan. Yeah. You have to be so careful doing that, and everybody's like, "Oh, I did it." I did it too, but I also blew up a calcium reactor doing that because they're not made for pressure. They're just not. So that.
Well, I just didn't want another thing plugged in. Is basically what it boils down to.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, that's why I did it too. But for I forget the little pump I have. It's like a mini max,
like a maxi jet or something.
Yeah, like 7 or 1,200 gallons an hour or whatever it is, just a little one. But I mean, it gets perfect drip rate. In fact, I'll even show you because people always bitch about that too, like how much to drip, how much not to drip. I don't know. I guess. Right.
Well, we all know my tank's wet. Drama, yours is next, buddy.
I mean, you can see how much I drip.
Yeah, it's about 2 drips a second, right? Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, I mean,
drip.
It's pretty constant. Because if you do it slow drip, then it'll clog itself up.
Is that your watch? Is that your watch a reef tank chair?
Yeah, that's my lawn chair. You can say my ex.
It's funny.
I have.
It's funny. I was
down here now.
As you've seen where mine was, it's off the kitchen in the dining room, right next to the kitchen table. And like I turned one of the chairs around just so I could like sit there and watch my reef tank. And I'm sitting there looking at my fish tank.
Yeah.
And like my roommates walk by, like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "My fish tank." They're like, "There's no fish or coral or nothing in there." I'm like, "Well, I'm still looking at it. Like I just want to look at it. That's it. Get away from me, dude. I'm just looking at my box of water right now. I enjoy it. I don't care if there's anything in it."
Yeah, it's so funny.
Phil says I only ran Tom's Aqualifter for a few weeks while waiting on the Kimura. Don't know the longevity of running a reactor off of Tom's Aqualifter. Small CJ feed pump might be better.
Yeah, I don't know what it.
You know me. Well, you guys tell me because I'll order that right now.
Well, the Kimura's like 300.
I know it's like 350. That's why I haven't ordered it yet.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I want that too, but not happening right now.
Yeah, well, I'm stupid with my money.
Well, me too.
CJ, do I just order? Let's just.
I think that's what I have, a little Seachay. It's like the smallest one.
Well, there's my cart right now. I got the magnetic probe rack, which I have one somewhere. So I shouldn't even bother ordering this pH probe because I don't have a second junction. Thanks, Ryan. What was his name? Ryan?
Yeah, I know.
Adam Rice. Adam Rice.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Dude, I used
So let's delete
a
that.
frag tank or a frag rock to hang mine. I just put the put the probes right down through the rack. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Hold on. What is that?
That's just a
A
frag,
frag rack.
You just put
Okay.
the probes through it to hold it.
Okay, I see it.
Because I
Yeah.
actually got a couple like homemade ones. That's what I had them in, but I wanted to keep it away from the affluent line.
So I have the probe holder, which I like that thing. The magnet's super strong. I don't even know.
Oh, no,
Phil, help me out here. Like, if you spend the big bucks and get the Kimura and Carbonacia, you won't be sorry. It sucks up front, but so worth it.
Oh, the
Oh,
carbon dosing
man.
is shit.
Even
If I was
wholesale.
to tell you anything, I mean, I told you that way back when you did your unboxing video.
You did. I saw that.
Carbon doser is the shit.
It
Fuck
was
that
just
Kimura.
10%. It was 10% off the other day, too. Oh, it's not in stock, guys. Can't order it. Damn.
Oh, you can go to planettank.com and get it, too. They're the ones that make it. I promise you won't. You won't.
I won't what?
By getting that.
Okay.
The Kimura you can live without. I mean, you could live without the carbon doser either. It just makes life so much easier. And I've had both. I mean, I have the regular bubble counter one, and then I have the carbon doser, and it's like apples to fucking watermelon difference.
I just want a deal, dude. I can't spend full retail on this.
How about Reef to Reef or one of them channels? You know, see if someone's
Free
selling
shipping,
one.
like it's a big deal. Phil, do I do it?
I know I'm not Phil, but I guarantee you, no one will tell you not to buy one of those.
Let's see. Hold on. You know how many times I've tried this? Tried a BRS coupon code that didn't work.
Well, you're better than me. I've never tried any of them.
I've tried this a lot. Code. BRS 10.
I'd do something stupid like put BRS 100 and see if they gave it to me.
Right? Seriously. Oh, I forgot. They're out of stock. I was going to order that shit right now.
You can call Marine Depot and say, hey, this site has them for $329.
Nope. Phil says it's stupid expensive, but in all honesty, I set mine up and haven't touched it in almost 2 months. DKH locked in, still testing every day.
What, he's saying something negative about the carbon doser?
I don't even know my login.
What'd you say Phil said about the
No
carbon
idea.
dozer?
Guys, I'm itching to buy something. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, what did Phil say about the carbon dozer? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. What did Phil say about the carbon dozer?
He said it's stupid expensive, but in all honesty, he set hadn't his up and hadn't touched it in 2 months. GKH is locked in and he's still testing every day.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing. DKH is
Do I
locked
bother
in.
buying a used one though?
Well, the only good. I hate.
Done. Sign me up. January 28th. Oh, come on.
I know they're pretty hard to mess up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You literally probably have to throw one on the ground to mess it up. Not saying that couldn't happen, but I bought mine used, and I, knock on wood, never had any problems with it.
77.7 right now. Phil, what do you think about buying a pre-owned one?
I hate to tell someone. I'll tell you my experiences. I don't want to tell you one way or another because if it fucks up, then you're like, I told you, Brian. Yeah, I mean, me personally, like I said, I've never heard anybody say anything negative about them at all. Just all positive things.
370 plus $20 shipping.
Well, that's just crazy.
All right, enough of that. What else can we buy?
Say go to what did I say? The people that make it. Shit, I just said it.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, if you go there, I mean, like I said, they're the ones that make the damn thing for Planet Tank. So
PlanetAquarium.com.
Yeah, you could probably get the best price from them. I would guess. I don't know if that's true or not.
So I'm gonna have a video coming out soon of my tank. I mean, I was gonna do one today, but I didn't.
When I had my smaller tank, I tried to do that all the time, and then you started getting trolls, and you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, and I'm like, fuck you.
How many people are even in here? I'm going for a while. 8:30. What time did I start? 20 watching. 6:30. 2 hours of streaming.
Yeah, it's been something like that because I know I had to pick my stepson up at 6.
Phil says, Mike, something Rico passed on to me that I didn't know. When you hook up CO2 bottle, you have to open the valve all the way so you don't blow seals. Could be a problem on pre-owned, FYI.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, you just don't crack. Well, you do that in general, even with like a torch setup. I mean, the only reason, maybe that's just common sense to me because I'm an iron worker, but
weld.
Yeah, anything like that. I mean, you always open the air all the way up, air CO2. So yeah, there's a little plastic seal, which I think they're getting away from now because they have the rubber seal. But I know what plastic seal Phil's talking about, so it seats.
Yeah, I'm gonna return. I think so. Like I said, I was saying earlier, I'm gonna return the regular that I bought. It was like 115 or something on AquaCave.
Yeah.
It just got good reviews. I think Phil, you might have been the one to tell me about it. They got good reviews, and the price was like 115, so it wasn't that bad. But the more and more I research, the more and more carbon dioxide looks good. So,
Dude,
it sucks. I don't want to do it, but
well, you don't. The good thing is
know
you
what? I
don't
don't
have
even
it hooked
care.
up yet. Like, and the one you have would be a kill one for like a planted tank.
yeah, well, I don't have a planning tank.
Yeah, but you don't have one, so it ain't a big deal. Like, I would literally give you the one that I have that's like that over you not buying a carbon doser, you know what I mean? Because they're just junk. Like, carbon dosers are just the shit. Like, the other ones, you have to literally sit there with like a stopwatch and count your bubble like that to get it set. It's so frustrating. It's annoying.
Zone 3.
What are you? So you're like
Right
2-day shipping? Yes, sir.
More of this shit right now. What the hell's... There it is. Okay, so when I bought this thing, big bold letters on the top, it said free shipping. Shit, certainly
What? Why
free.
is he trying to charge you now?
Yep, 1551.
What are you buying it off of?
Free shipping. Well, you lost all credibility.
What site are you checking out?
It doesn't matter.
I'm surprised Amazon doesn't even have that carbon doser.
Yeah, Amazon doesn't. Why don't they? Joey Vera, what up, dude? Joey, come chill. If you get the Kimura, don't forget to get the JG tubing press fittings for cleaner install on the lines. You saw my rat's nest. I'm not really worried about the
Yeah, trust me,
cleaner
bro. You don't
install.
even want to get into the Kimura yet.
Oh, I
That's the
will.
only-
Give it time.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
hit bonus in March, and I'll buy it. 100%.
Yeah, right. It's nice to know how to actually work the calcium reactor before you completely automate it.
Yeah. Yes, you're probably right. Surprised BRS doesn't have it.
Yeah, I can't believe that they are already sold out of them. I think it's my turn to go smoke a cigarette.
Sure.
Stop barking, asshole dogs.
All right, Phil. As soon as I get it, I'm getting it.
I wish we could all chant together, do it, do it.
I can't do it. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I need to buy.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say get it before you actually get the calcium reactor
Up and
online.
running. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one. Want to see it?
And the reasoning behind
I
me
mean,
saying
there's
that,
probably nothing to show, actually.
I just don't want you to waste all the time in setting that one up when you could just return it, learn how to set it once.
I was ready to buy something. It's right there. Drama's going to get his tank wet tonight. Drama.
What's he have? Why isn't he on the?
Well, he's got a bigger tank. It's like a 100 cube or something, like 110 cube or something. But he bought what he thought was going to be a like shallow, like a frag tank, but he likes it so much he's going to set it up as an actual reef. He said he's going to get it wet tonight, and I said, "You won't do it on the stream," and he said, "Yeah, I will. I'll be back in a little bit." So he's back. So let's get this thing wet, Drama.
What is it, like a wet or a deep blue or something?
I don't know what it is, but it's like a 25 or 29 like shallow little lagoon or whatever it is.
Yeah, I know Deep Blue makes them. They're pretty cool little tanks. They're expensive as shit too.
Y'all still here, brother?
Yeah, we're waiting on Drama to get here and fill his tank up.
Cool. I just got home. I'll be hanging out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. It's almost 9. I gotta wake up in 12 hours. Method, what up, dude?
What kind of work do you do, Mike?
I sell cars.
Oh man, that's hard.
Oh, you're one of those
It's guys. Not hard. Don't say that. I'm not one of those guys. There are those guys everywhere, but not me. I pride myself on just being a nice kid. That's it. People buy cars. People buy things from people they like, and I just make them like me. I'm just a nice kid. And they buy for me. And I make money doing it, so you know what's up.
Is there a lot of noise in my background or no?
No,
okay.
None.
I have my TV on, but it's pretty low. So.
Dude, my setup is so ghetto right now. Do it. Whatever.
Dude, I heard you saying you were an iron worker. That's some hardcore crap.
It's weird.
Yeah, I do that. Been doing
I used to build scaffolds once upon a time.
Yeah, that can get hairy. I've seen them guys do that, and like pulleyovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Drama. Don't worry about it, man. He's like, oh, I gotta set up. No, you don't.
What's he trying to get all lights and everything ready?
Yeah, that's what I thought. 25 Lagoon.
It's not a production. I know that it's funny. I go over to Rico's house and stuff like that, and he has like those big production lights and all that shit. I'm like, yeah, I just do shaky videos with my phone.
Yeah, I actually have kind of been getting more into it lately. I bought what did I buy? DJI Osmo 2. It's downstairs right now. But it's the gimbal. Basically, I bought that. Of course, I have a tripod, but my roommate's girlfriend is giving me like those production lights, so that'd be cool. So it's gonna be like I mean, I don't even know if I'll even use them, but if I need to, I got them.
Yeah.
Are you
Well, I
guys
know.
using mics?
No, I just use my
I
phone.
need to get a mic, man. Like just
I've been
simple
thinking about
mic
it.
to
I've been
plug into
looking
my
at them.
phone or something.
Like one of those lapel mics.
What do you want to do that for voiceovers?
No, just so like you can hear me better. Like like voiceover. Like
For
just so it'll be
voiceovers, yeah.
really
So
clear.
check it out. So I learned this trick a couple years ago from CJ's videos. Honestly, dude, if you sit in your car, you don't need a microphone. As long as you figure out, as long as you like I actually bought this. It's 4 terabyte, little 4 terabyte external hard drive. Imagine this is my phone. You got your phone. You need to figure out like how far, you're sitting in your car. You need to figure out how far away before, because sometimes you're like, when you like use peas or something, it really like pops on it. If you figure out how far away you need to hold your phone from your face, sit in your car. It's like a sound booth. It really is.
And
if you can figure out how far away.
Yeah.
I know that I caught a bunch of
I don't
shit
think
when I
mics
was,
are that much.
You don't need it. I'm telling you, if you have your cell phone, sit in your car and just talk to you got to sit here and watch it. But like if you just sit there and talk into it, it's completely soundproof, no echo, and you don't need a microphone. I mean, I thought about getting one, but you don't need it. I did buy this though, pretty cool though, because I bought this laptop recently. It's only like 256 gig, but I did buy a 4 gig external hard drive.
Nice.
So I don't even know what I'm going to put on it because lately I've been making videos and just deleting the videos after I post them. So I don't even know if I'll use it, or not 4 gigs, 4 terabytes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been deleting my videos after I post them because it starts building up on your phone or on your computer.
Thanks, Joey.
I know I did that video at that Lear frag swap for Eco. Like I held the camera and I know I caught all kinds of shit for being shaky and leaving that damn lens on and everything else.
It doesn't matter, man. People that are talking shit about these videos, the guys that have the shaky videos. I mean, my videos are probably shaky. Sometimes to be honest with you, once you start like editing and making videos and like adding music, adding voiceovers and editing and chopping and screwing, you will appreciate the point and shoot videos. You will appreciate it. You just pick your camera up, record, and start shooting.
Yeah.
Yes, Phil. Lots. Can't wait. But yeah, the point and shoot videos, dude, you will appreciate those so much more after you like do like 6 months of like a video a week and editing, dude. Editing sucks.
See, I wouldn't even know how to do that shit.
I freaking hate editing.
It's not hard. I say it's not hard, but depends on what you use. I mean, I'm just using iMovie, so I'm limited. Hey, Vicky. How you doing, girl? Sorry, guys. Vicky Boo Boo was on here earlier. Said what up to Boo Boo.
I almost get depressed when my lights start going down because I can't watch my reef as well.
Yeah, I'm staring at a tank full of sand and rock, and I'm enjoying it.
It's like I wish I knew where my flashlight went. I really like my flashlight.
I'm still waiting for Drama to fill his tank up. What's up, dude? Come on with it.
Especially at night because I'll look in there and make sure I don't see any weird creatures.
Drama, where you at, buddy? Pulling the water around and getting towels, smoking a cig real quick. LMAO. So I guess he's going to set his... All right, cool. I'd like to see it. I have to jump on Xbox right now and play a quick game. You guys are wondering what this lighting is like. Before I had my light on, like my actual light up there, and it was like really yellow. Not anymore. I'm using my TV as light.
Shit.
So if you guys are wondering, Apex. If anybody plays, come see me. Lem788, Xbox. I'll be there. Water chain is done now, so I can get my smoke on. Speaking of smoke on, I'm not monetized yet.
I figure I don't drink anymore, so that's my vice, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, right? I'm not monetized yet. Everybody's like, oh, you don't want to fucking do nothing stupid on camera. Well, fuck off. I ain't monetized yet. So, because you got to be like, you really got to follow the rules if you're monetized, I guess, right? Speaking of, smoking weed is legal in my state for recreational use. Sure is. Which is pretty fucking mind-blowing to me. I got my license, my driver's license suspended for 2 years in like 2008 or something. For like a 20 sack or like some bullshit. Cool. Made a live stream by myself. So hey. Yes, Reef Keeper. We know you're in California. We get it. Yeah, I mean, that California shit. I mean, I like to go see California. I've never been there. Click Clack be putting buds in his calcium reactor. I got to keep touching my Xbox controller to keep the lights going. Here you go. Tap drama. You gotta have the app though. You can't just click it. It all started in my state. Nano Man. Nano Man. What's up, buddy? I think Nano Man should have a reef tank set up soon. All right. It's just so we don't get in trouble by YouTube. No drama. Just click that for the 17th time. Hard part about this is I delete a link and it doesn't delete, so I don't know how many links to deleted. I'm gonna get some backlash for this tomorrow. Whatever. Nana Man, we'll get my 75 drill next week. I'll get the live stream going. No need, bro. Jump on mine. 1.volt. You won't get in trouble for smoking weed. I don't think I'll get in trouble. You can't monetize if you do. I had a weed channel for a little while, and all these people had like 20,000 subscribers, and they couldn't monetize. So I can't. I'm surprised it's weird because they let you like drink a beer and monetize those on your live streams. But come on, how many people have gone high and killed somebody? Not many. Vicky, what you mean, girl? I'm here for you, girl. Come on with it. Come on in here.
Oh
I'm
my
here for you,
God.
Vicky. Waiting on you. Mad Dogs is gone now. You can be yourself. I'm here.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
kidding. Am
That
I
is the
though?
cheesiest
I'm
shit
just
I've ever
kidding.
heard.
Man, come on, Vicky gets me. Hey, Mike, ask if hot glue is reef safe. No, I would not. I don't even know enough about hot glue to answer this question, but I would not. Go to the dollar store, Calypso. You can get it for $1.
Yeah, right.
And I
You
use
gonna
it all the
hot
time.
glue a frag down?
Yeah, I go there and I usually spend $20, whatever, or $10 at least, and get 10 of them things. Got booted twice. What is your drama? What's your email? Try email. I don't eat junk food, Vicky. I eat like shit, but I don't eat junk food. I mean, can't say I don't eat junk food. I don't snack. I've been eating like shit lately, though. That's for sure.
Dude, I ate pancakes for dinner.
I had some chicken and pepperoni calzone. It was pretty tasty.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't actually sound too
absolutely. Bad. All right, I want to see Drama get his tank wet. Only users lose drugs. I don't know how I feel about that.
So self-conscious about my hair now.
Look at that thing, dude.
But,
I can't even do that.
what makes it funny is my fiance cuts hair too.
My ex cuts hair. I make money though.
Oh, she makes some ching. Especially like this time of year, it really helps out. You know, 'cause usually in the winter, you know, work slows down for us.
Where do you live?
I live in Ohio.
Do you?
Youngstown. Like
I have family in Akron, in Toledo too. Akron, Toledo, Columbus, and just outside of Cleveland.
so I'm outside of Cleveland. Like I'm 45 minutes from Rico. Rico lives in Akron.
I didn't know Rico lived in Akron.
Yeah.
Rico went to Colorado this weekend.
Yeah. Well, now he's getting big enough on the old YouTube world where now like people want him to go places and stuff.
I wonder if he flew.
Oh, I'm sure.
How long does that take? I mean, it's not that far. 12 hours or something.
Yeah, it'd be something like that.
I mean, it's far. I don't want to drive 12 hours.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think he used to drive a truck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
so 12 hours should be nothing for him.
He lives so close to.
2, please. I am in Worcester, Massachusetts. But I ain't from here. I'm from there. Tampa Bay, baby. Yeah, I'm from Florida. I live in Massachusetts. Don't ask why. It's too much to talk about. Hey, Calypso. Calypso's reefing. I showed my system like 20 minutes ago. You missed it. You were asking earlier. Yeah, dude. Sorry, guys. Calypso. Yes. Give you a couple frags. Give me a fade. I want like Actually, here, Calypso, I want like, is there something in between a half and a skin? Question for you. 'Cause I feel like a half is a little too long, but like a skin fade is way too short. Drama said he's got kicked again. Just reset password on Hangouts.
I was gonna say, why would he get kicked?
But I don't know if that's a good question or not. When I get my hair cut, I used to get like a skin fade, but it's like, I don't know. Calypso, chime in.
No lady ends up walking back down and check on me. I'll ask her to.
Bye, Vicky.
Wish my TV would do that where I could see people's comments.
I think you need to use the TV. I'm on. What are you on right now? Your
Well,
phone?
you're on my phone right now while I'm talking to you, but you're on my TV too. Because I can't talk through my TV, but I can through my phone.
Quick Clack's adding corals, huh? 15 more frags and 10 nice sized corals. Two Please says my thumbs of viewers are pretty good. Let's check that out. Why not? I don't really care though. To be honest with you. Talk to a few people like, Mike, what are you doing, dude? He said, tell me I gotta be politically right. I don't care.
You have to be politically shit.
Right.
They don't like your
I enjoy making videos. I enjoy talking to people about it. So like I don't care, dude.
I can hear my bubble scrubbing started up.
You're bubble scrubbing, huh?
Yeah, I do it
Why?
every night for 2 hours.
Let's hear it. I want to hear what you have to say about bubble scrubbing.
I heard it just kick on. I mean, there's everybody, all the big aquariums do it for like SeaWorld and stuff like that. Anybody with like New York, the big
Massive.
tank. Yeah. So obviously, I just hooked a little air pump up to a wooden stone and run it through the return.
And why? Can I ask you?
Well, it seems, at least to me, from what I've seen, the corals really respond to it well. Like you'll actually see them kind of slime up and get rid of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next morning, they just look happier, full polyp extension.
So you believe in it?
Yeah. I mean, it seems to work. I don't have any scientific shit that says it.
I've never tried it, but I'm not against it by any means. I don't know much about it to say I'm not against, not with it.
There's a really smart dude that's on that reefing community worldwide. Is that Paul's channel?
Is his name Paul? Because
Yeah.
I like Paul. Cool dude.
There's a real smart dude that's always on his channel. He's like a Mexican dude, Puerto Rican or whatever, but he actually explained the reasons behind it.
So Joey Vera says, is sliming good or bad for coral? So I would say it's good because what I see is they're like excreting whatever. Like it's like a snake's shed, basically, is what I understand.
There's two types there's a stress slime and then there's just like a regular slime. And they're
Phil says I tried it, Mike. Period. DON. I think he's saying don't. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it, but I'm not against it. It seems like it works. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard anybody say anything that it hurt anything.
Seems to.
I mean, you're oxygenating your water. I mean,
Drama D. Do you copy link and paste? No, you click it. In the Hangouts, I'm confused. Tried the link 10 times. Keeps kicking me to the App Store. Well, download the app, Drama.
Yeah, you haven't downloaded the app yet.
Already have Hangouts installed. I don't know.
There's Mile High. Who's Mile High?
Can tell you. What's up, buddy?
No idea. What's up, buddy?
Oh, you don't know who that is?
No, I always forget to like when I. Not that whatever. He's cool. We can chill. But either way, when I put a link up, like when I basically right click and delete it, it doesn't delete. It still shows on my thing. So I don't. I got like 4 of them right here within like a few swipes, and I couldn't tell you which ones are valid and which are not because if I try and delete them, it still shows it sitting there.
I know when you sent me the one I got in on, it just went right there.
All right. You know who's got a pretty nice tank?
Who?
About to tell you. About to show you.
I always actually wanted to do one of these live streams, but I didn't figure
Like do one. So I just recently started doing because I never had a. I mean, I can't say never, but recently when I was like into them, I never had my own PC or laptop.
Mm.
So I bought a laptop. I bought a Apple laptop, and I've been streaming. It's fun. I don't mind it. It's nice when you get like 4 or 5 people in here, but
Yeah.
no one's brave enough. Calypso, Nanoman,
I'm
Drama,
cool with doing them. I just don't know what I can talk about for more than
Reef Keeper,
5 minutes.
Ryan, Click Crack.
Knock on wood, that automatic water change with the fishing pump still working.
This is cool, Phil. I like it.
I'm trying to
Look at that thing, dude. Phil.
Whose tank's that?
It's Reef Keepers.
Oh yeah, that is pretty tits.
Phil has a really pretty thing.
I'm waiting for it to come on my actual TV.
I want to touch it.
There's like a 10-second delay.
I didn't know that, Nano Man. Look at that thing. Is that like a Lobo? What is that? See, Phil, come in here. Narrate.
See,
I want to hear him talk about it. He always posts videos on Facebook and more Facebook than anything, but he never narrates. I want to hear you talk about it.
His SPS all his corals look good. Like how you get the close up on Johnny
I
Cat.
don't know if he's in here anymore. Last thing he commented on was don't bubble scrub. It's a while ago. Look at it though. That's pretty.
I
Good
would
for
like
you,
to,
Phil.
I'd like to know the reasoning
You're
behind
still there.
that don't bubble scrub.
Oh, well, he doesn't do it. And with them things. Oh, that shit's nice.
That's beautiful. That red dragon, it looks like he has
full.
So
Nice
hard to
and
take
full.
care of.
Phil, appreciate you, buddy. You know I love your fish tank. I don't know why it does that. Either way, wish you would come here and show us live. I want to see it. Drama D, still trying. Yeah. My tank's like that, but with no coral, no fish, and no coral line. It's pretty much the same.
I can't barely see. Is there a substrate in there, or is that a bare bottom?
I think he is. Actually, a good question. No, he's got sand on the bottom. It's light though. Still terrific.
Yeah,
Joey's got a nice fish tank too.
Joey, I like your fish tank. I do.
You got me curious of why, what was it, Phil said, don't bubble scrub.
Bubble scrub.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't really care. I'd just like to know reasoning. I always like hearing people's opinions on things.
You know what? The one thing I feel super strongly about is fluconazole. Absolutely.
Who's what?
I have no bad things to say about fluconazole.
Oh, me neither.
Well, my only thing I would say is make sure you buy it from somebody reputable. I don't like reflux. It's not strong as the last time I used it. If anybody has an allergy problem, it's like a reset on your tank. Step up your game when it's clear. You know.
I've had to reset a tank once. And
It's not even like a reset. You just throw in a pill and wait 2 weeks. And
well, I mean,
it is like a reset without like doing everything like a reset.
Well, I wasn't going to do per se like a half-ass reset. If I was going to do it, I was going to do it right because obviously I already screwed something up enough to have to reset it, you know. I mean, but, you know, like anything.
Just reading stuff, sorry.
I just, everybody has their own way of doing stuff. I just didn't think just throwing.
I mean, there's the right way. There's the right way, and then the way that people do it. You know.
Yeah.
Seems like water changes like the answer just about everything, but everybody's got a different way to do it.
I tell you what, that way I'm doing it now with that doser, that's a pretty slick little idea as long as it lasts.
Well, your calcium reactor?
No, I took one of those cheap ass DP4s, the J-Bo dosing pump.
Yep.
And just took 2 of the channels.
They are cheap, but I hear very good things about them.
Dude, them things aren't. They're pretty good. I mean, I've burnt one motor so far.
Have one. Unopened in the basement.
Dude, that thing, they're good.
But I got a calcium reactor.
Well, it's still good to have, even if you have
a
calcium reactor for
one.
doing other stuff. You know what I mean? If you got to up your alk a little bit, because calcium reactors just keep things on an even plane.
Yeah. I got an argument with somebody about that deal. Not an argument, but he said basically whatever information I'm getting is bullshit. And what I told him is you have to, unless your salt's on point, you got to dose and get your numbers to where they should be before you set up a calcium reactor. Because a calcium reactor keeps it stable, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He said I was wrong for that.
I mean, you could, if you fucking crank everything up, yeah, it's gonna jump.
It's gonna raise, but you're dialing it in. It's like Kalkwasser. You're trying. You gotta get your points on point before you, right?
Yeah.
That's just what my research explains.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. That's exactly how it works.
He told me I was wrong.
No, he's a fucking retard.
What's up, buddy? Nano man. Nothing.
I was say he's talking. We can't hear him though.
Time is it? 9:15. How long do you think I should cycle for? I was just thinking I was just gonna do like 30 days.
All you gotta do is test.
Well, I mean, I will.
I mean, I did it 3 months, but that's just because I was waiting on.
Well, that's what you should do. I mean, I did bacteria. I did not lights on it. And I had I was going to buy like a strip today and drop it in, but I ended up I have frozen food. So I just dropped like a nice little chunk of it in there.
I just threw the shrimp.
So it's up to temperature, it's up to salinity. And I was thinking like 30 days. Maybe, I don't know.
It should be.
Last time I did add a bunch of bacteria and then whatever it is, it was probably the next day, to be honest with you. Boom, fish in.
I was gonna say, go buy some.
Worked out totally fine.
Bullshit fish and just like some blue chromis or green chromis and throw a couple of them in there and let them eat and shit for a little while.
Or do I just let it go lightless for 30, 45 days?
Well, you could do that too.
Let's not even worry about
You
it.
don't need light. I mean, they're $3 fish.
We'll see either way. I'm
Yeah.
patient with this thing. I don't care. It took me 4 months to figure out. 4 months, like, actually set it up. Took me a while, so I'll be all right. Joey Vera, I just dropped in some fish food actually today. Tank went up Friday. Salinity is there today. It wasn't Friday or yesterday. I gotta pee so bad. I don't know how Dave does these like 6-hour streams. Doesn't even get up to pee.
Were you on Dave's stream last night?
No, actually. I usually am at some point. Last night I wasn't.
Some random dude kept jumping on, like screaming nigger and everything like that. It was
Well, that's not good.
Mm-mm. But once they had the hangout address or whatever, you know, I mean, even if you kick them, they still had the address, so they keep jumping back in.
Well, I don't know. My stream's all right. I like Dave. Sucks
No,
I haven't
Dave's a
his.
good dude. All those dudes.
Dave
cool.
has a nice couple of fish tanks too.
Oh yeah. There's only one out of that group who I think is a complete fucking asshole. But all the rest of them are cool as shit. And I made a video on who I didn't like and why I didn't like them. So,
Phil, did you see my Reef Keeper showcase? I certainly showcased you, and you're just commenting away, not saying nothing. He says there's nothing wrong with bubble scrubbing. He just didn't find any real benefit in it. And he tested for 2 years. Keep kind of a fad thing in his opinion.
how long did he do it for? Did he do it every day?
Said I don't know. Reef Keeper, come in here so we can ask you some questions. And I want you to narrate your video for me. There's quite a few people on YouTube that actually post videos but don't like narrate it. Like, I want to hear what's going on with your tank. They just show the main display with the, like, I want to see what's filtering this thing. I want to see what's lighting this thing. Like, I want to see it. And you're just throwing some music on your main display. Let me see what you got going on because I want to see it. Absolutely. And I comment too. I commented to somebody on today. I was like, dude, I'd be interested in see what's running that tank. Same thing. Main display, music, that's it. It's like, dude, I want to see what's going on underneath. He said, thanks, bro. Cool.
Thanks for thoroughly reading my comment.
Yeah, right. It's cool, Phil. You're welcome. Calypso's got a cool fish tank too. He got a couple cool little fish tanks. He's a nano guy. I don't know if anybody's watched Calypso's reefing his channel, but
Johan's the only nano guy I watch.
Well, you should see Calypso's. He's actually close to me. He's in Connecticut. All right. Well, stream's getting a little stagnant. Unless you guys want to hang out. I don't know. You tell me. I have nothing to do.
I want Phil to jump in and explain.
He said he can't.
Oh,
he said he's running around the house right now. Can't join tonight. So, you guys tell me.
So wait, are you gonna get the carbon doser, or what are you gonna do?
Well, it's out of stock at BRS. Well, yeah, probably. Yep, I would do it right now, but it's out of stock, and I don't want to pay for shipping.
Yeah,
I don't pay for shipping. Can't remember the last time I paid for shipping, except like a postage stamp.
I thought it was like anything over $50 was free shipping anyway.
I don't know. It's 25 or 29 on BRS, but it's out of stock.
Yeah.
I was going to buy it earlier. How I can join. Calypso, you got the Hangouts app. Do you have the Hangouts app? Is my question.
No, I've been.
Yeah. Joey,
Pay up
collect
my
it
dose
and send it to
account.
my PayPal. I'll give you 7.25%, Joey. Or maybe I'll be paying you too much. I talk too much. Done. 7.25. All right. Well, I have to pee. So, no, I'll give Joey more than that. I won't be greedy. All right. I got to pee. And I will be back. So, we'll see who's here when I get back. For any reason in the Northeast right now, it's snowing. Supposed to get like a decent storm too. No Calypso. Ryan's in Northeast.
What'd I do?
I hate snow. I hate snow. Did I tell you that? I hate snow almost as much as I hate aquascaping. Periods of snow, low near 30, wind shifting to north-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of snow 100%, snow accumulation 5 to 8 inches. That sucks. Because not only do I got to go out there and clean my truck off, I got to shovel my driveway, and then I probably help on the X's because I'm just a nice guy. I shovel her driveway, come whatever. Think what you want, subscribers. I'm a nice guy. My daughter lives there. Anyway, so I got to do my driveway, her driveway, and then I got to go to work and between like 7 of us clean off like 150 cars, move all 150 cars, get it plowed and move them all back. And that's what I have to do every time it snows. So, what are you doing over there?
I am cleaning out my dimmer bag.
All right, I'm muting you for a second. He's going crazy. I hope you can hear me. Sounded like you had an industrial size toilet and you kept flushing it over and over and over, like industrial size. No one cares, Kevin. Click clack. I wish, dude. I'm from Florida, man. You see right there. What is that? It's 2 hats right there. That is a Tampa Bay Lightning hat, and right sitting on top is a Tampa Bay Rays hat. True story. Ryan, there you are. Ryan, it's snowing out. Whatever I just said, 5 to 8 inches. That sucks. I already forgot what I said. 5 to 8. All right, I'm going to try unmuting you now. You're out of timeout, sir. Or you mute yourself? No. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had.
I don't know, man. Can't hear you.
How about now?
There you go.
All right.
Something was going on earlier. Something.
I put it on one of those little Wi-Fi speakers, so it probably was feeding back.
Yeah, not good. Look at that skimmer cup you got. That's like a dinner plate. Calypso. What's up, my dude?
My brother.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
What up, dude? Yo, show these people a nano tank, dude. Turn your lights on.
Right.
Hey, actually, the question earlier, hey, so I get like, hey, sorry, you guys don't care about phase in the chat. So I've been getting like a half. I got this thing like, actually, it's been like a week now. I usually get like a half, but I used to get a skin fade. Is there something in between? Because I feel like a half is a little too long, but a skin fade is too much for me.
Yeah, it just in the machine. It got this.
Yeah, is it like a zero,
little
not lifted?
bullshit. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to fade me.
Hold on. I don't know if you can see. It got little markings in there.
You're gonna fade me for free,
bro. I got you, bro.
And you're gonna give me a frag of the purple Zoas in the right corner of that 7.5 there.
Yeah, right there.
I'm telling you. I'll pay for the fade.
Bro, I got you.
Let me get a little one of them purple things in the bottom right corner. That's all.
I told you. Already.
These are pretty.
Got the frag.
Right. Well, you also got a tripod. So let's see that little thing you got right there. It's a cool tank. I don't know if anybody's seen your tank. I mean, I'm sure people have, but well, if anybody doesn't follow him, he's got a cool little 7.5 gallons. Look at this cool little thing.
That's a pimp.
You don't show your 25 enough either. They're both clean looking fish tanks, dude. Yo, we got a seahorse in there, a male and a female mandarin. You got one clown left, and you got whatever that little guy is right there on the left.
Yeah,
oh, there he goes. That little Yeah, that little dude.
Yeah.
Clean
Oh,
7.5 gallon. You would have won Rico's Nano Challenge.
you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Johan's
Oh.
pretty badass.
That's the next one.
Yeah.
Almost double. 14 gallon.
Yeah.
You like these nano shits, huh?
I like the cubes. I'm into the cubes. The one upstairs, 27, is also a cube.
I know.
Yeah. And the new one planning to get out one of the
Yeah.
cube.
They're all cubes. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm gonna change my name to Reef Cube.
The Cube Master. El Cubo.
El Cube. There you go.
El Cubo.
Yeah, I'm just here in the house making water.
Yo, you snowing right now?
Huh?
Are you snowing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Bad, bro. Bad. Not that bad.
5 to 8. 5 days is what it says for me. Yeah. Yo, you need to show your 27 more.
Yeah, man. I know.
You show all the love to the 7.5.
I know.
Your bigger tank upstairs, right?
Yeah, I have a situation here. That drama that I said earlier, it just exploded today.
With what are you talking about?
Father-in-law.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oof.
Where are you?
That's Ohio.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that tree
it's
looks
crazy.
like a bleach coral.
It's crazy how like it snows and you go outside and look and it's like bright outside.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. How can you flip the camera on, Mike?
Click the screen top right. Should be like a little with a camera.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah.
Got you, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks. I'm learning,
Yep.
bro.
All right, I got you. Look at that. Do you feed that whatever it's called to the left, orange one, sun coral?
Yeah,
what's
sun
it called?
coral.
A dendro.
Yeah, dendro. You feed that thing. That thing sucks. Especially if that thing got like to like 30 heads. What are you gonna do? Just feed each head every time? There you go. It's 2. Damn, that was precision right there.
Yeah. Bro, I feed this tank, believe it or not, you might sound crazy, but I feed this tank like crazy, like 3-4 times a day.
Hey, show me the bottom right corner of your tank. Show me my little pink little guys. Where they go? You had like a little 2-head right over here in the corner. Not those ones.
This one?
That one. Yeah, it used to be in the bottom right corner, correct?
Yeah.
You can see that little
I
seahorse.
want that little one. Yeah, seahorse. See, he chills too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't mess with nobody.
I got a little bit of everything here. I got this Monty's here, plate Monty's. I have the Duncan. I have another, I think it's a Setosa. I think it is. That orange one. Yeah. Yeah, and they're just softies.
Is that a Kenya tree at the top there?
That one, I believe so. I really don't know the names of all of them, so. But yeah, I think so. And then I had this, I think it's a green finger leather, I think it is.
Yeah, finger leather, yeah.
Yeah. And then just mushrooms back over there.
Well, you got 190 subscribers.
I have 57.
I am gonna copy and paste your link.
I'm gonna give you some of these too, though.
Hold on. Stop talking. Hold on. I'm not watching yet. Go back. All right. What do we got? What's mine?
So
I don't need Sunny D's. I can give you Sunny D's. Actually, I don't think I have Sunny D's right now.
Well, I know you want the purple ones.
No,
I got
don't.
a nice frag for you in the tank upstairs.
Those are like the green ones I have that are just like a weed.
Yeah. I just got those recently.
I want
these
that
right
pink
here, I don't know
one.
the name of those. Purple ones also.
That little green line right there in the middle. Yeah, there's Calypso's Reef's YouTube channel. You got 2 tanks. So you won't go upstairs and show us the 27.
Well, I'll go now. I'll go with you.
You will.
I gotta put the lens. And
Waiting on you, bro. Waiting on you, bro.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get a good picture of
Yeah,
that.
let me get that. Look at the mandarin right here. That's cool.
Yeah, that's one, and the other one's in the back.
That's the male, right?
Yep.
The
Yep.
big one is the male. Big ones are males.
Yeah, and the female is that little. She's in the back over there.
Oh yeah, you can see her.
Yeah. I'll go show you guys real quick the tank upstairs. I just will be in and out. Let me put the lens though, because I got the blue light right now. So, but real quick, I'm not gonna talk too much.
You talk to me.
Tension in the
house. Yeah, true story. Ryan said, "Turn your cell phone sideways." That's another thing. You don't make videos like that, but if you're making video, yeah, turn it sideways. Look, 27 gallons. Shit's fire too. If anybody hasn't seen Calypso's Reef, check it out. Reefs.
I got this frax here. You're gonna want some of these.
I want some of those Monteporas in the middle.
The Montes, of course.
Yeah, I want an orange one, and I'll take a frag of all three.
One the
Is
green
that
one?
purple or red?
And that Setosa in the bottom left corner. Is that what that is? That orange one?
Yep, that one right there.
I want a piece of that if you got me.
Yeah, you can have that one because I already got that big
Whatever
one.
I got, I got you, bro.
All right, so that one, that green one, you can have it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing grows too fast. And look at your frag right there, the purple one behind that.
The purple one's that big one. Yo, I got two frags. They're basically frags now. I mean, they're small colonies like that one. I got two of the orange Bam Bam. So if you want, I'm gonna put one in my tank. I got another one. It's probably got like 8 heads. It's all yours if you want it.
And then my acros.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that too. Yep.
Yeah, they still hanging in there.
Yep. I'm gonna get a couple of them things.
I got this one right here. Look at that one. That's a Burness.
Blue patterns. Just cut me off a little smidge of the corner. I'll see what happens.
Yes, and then the DGs. I got this nice one here growing.
Yeah, bro. That's put my name on it.
All right.
Oh, is that a forest fire or is it just an orange one?
Yeah, the forest fire. Yeah. You already got the green tip already growing?
Yeah, like a little green tip.
Yeah. And bro, look at how simple I run this can look. It's just shade on there.
He does too. You do run it super simple.
Yeah, shade on. Light 24 hours.
It's the best thing to do. Simple the better.
I just make sure the ATO, stay in check. That thing got
Look at that utility you got in the corner though. How many heads did that have when you bought it? Far corner.
Which one?
Go to the right. Go on the front side of the tank.
Okay, so
far right. Big utility. Nope, far right.
That one.
Back right. Yeah.
Oh, it's been the same since I got it.
You got it with all them heads on it?
Yeah. For $20.
Spend on that. Damn, dude. Seriously?
Yeah. $20. Yeah. Same thing with the torch.
I got 5 on it.
Look at that last torch I got, the one with the longer tentacles.
You ever fragged it before?
Nah. I want to.
Yeah. I got a Dremel I bought recently.
I'm gonna try the Duncan, the one I got downstairs in the nano tank. Well, the old nano, but the 7.5.
Dude, one of the first few videos I saw of yours was when you were trying to save the clownfish. That was cool. You made a little floating cast.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. If nobody's ever seen it, it's pretty cool. Good idea.
Yeah, I was trying. I saw it from a girl. She had I think it was a goldfish. It had a funny swim pattern, and she did something like that. So I said, let me try to save him, But nah, he didn't last. The seahorse kept grabbing from it, so he kept getting loose. So, well, look, I got some red hornets right there. I love the Hornets. Those are nice. And then the blue Hornets right there too.
Yeah, bro. Whatever I got. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I got you, man.
I'll probably
But you
spend
got
some
a
money.
fraction.
Especially, dude, if my tank is like doing good SPS wise, like, I mean, the way I say is like, I've had problems with most of my SPS, and by SPS I was talking about like my what did I have? Like a bird's nest. I could never keep a bird's nest alive.
Yeah.
Pasillopora, like all like the easy ones, could never keep them alive. So
mine,
before I
they
take
just stay there.
before I take any, what I'm saying is before I take any kind of SPS out of your tank,
yeah,
I want to make sure that SPS can live in my tank.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm off to a good start. I mean,
Oh,
I think so anyway.
And that, everything in that.
Hey, you didn't get to see my fish tank earlier.
I know, man. Yo,
you want to see it? You want to see it?
Go ahead.
I got you, bro.
You should have. It was drama here in the house, so
it's fun.
First time, though.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
It's nothing crazy, is what I'm saying.
I want to bum me a Royal Grandma too.
All right,
I can never keep them alive.
So, last time I sent myself a link, I didn't get it. Oh, I wonder if it's in like my junk. Nope.
Let me see if I can put this thing on the tripod, man. I mean, give it some use.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be quick with this.
I'm trying to see if I can place the phone on the tripod so I don't have to hold it in my hand.
Yo, you late to the game, bro.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Wrong link. I sent your link again. Well, there you go, buddy. Everybody click that link. Subscribe.
Well, yeah, so I haven't made the video, but the clownfish ate the eggs.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, sucks. I got too excited too quick.
I lost 4 fish.
I know, I heard you, man. That sucks.
Sucks, yeah, it does.
Yeah, you know that powder blue?
It really does.
When I did my first reef tank, I had a 75 with like 30-something fish. And when I added the powder blue, everything got wiped out. I paid $90 for that fish. Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on.
All right, boom.
Let me see.
All right, hold on. All right, boom. Got him. I had to figure that shit out real quick, you know what I'm saying? All right. Well,
whose tank is that?
Here is my kitchen table. Calcium reactor.
Yeah, nice.
Together without, like, I don't have the tubes connected, but Skim's Skim 122, that's a 5 pound, and that's a box of Fritz.
That's a big
yeah, it's a big boy.
Yeah.
AI primes, 2
nice.
of them things right there, 1 right there, and just a bunch of bullshit, salinity and whatever. But boom.
Hey, once you get that,
hate. By the way, I hate aquascaping. It's horrible.
No, I mean, hey, little by little, man.
So that wasn't horrible, and then I did this side, and I got fed up. And I was like, I'm done. But there's like caves, like boom.
That
big
side
ones.
is nice.
There's one up there, one back in there. You got one right here, one up here.
Yeah.
This I just put it on today. Actually, it's not the same stand, but I didn't sand and paint that yet, so that'll be done soon. I actually took this off to make it quieter, so it's like up, over, down. This is the down. Took that out. Hold on.
I missed my 75.
Boom. See right there?
Yeah.
So the one on the right, the bottom of your screen, that's the one I took this thing off. The other one's the emergency.
Yep.
So it goes down here. PP8 or RW8 and whatever the gyre is over there.
Yep.
And hopefully this works this time. Boom. Got him.
Ooh.
This one doesn't open up, though. It doesn't turn on. So I got to,
Yeah.
So down to the 2 filter stocks. I got a gate valve right there.
Yep.
I may upgrade this. This is the Trigger 36, which I'll keep, but this, I may get a new one. I don't know yet. Bubble Magus Curve 5.
I upgrade to a bigger one?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like a Reef Octopus or something.
Yeah, nice.
2, like, Finex 250s, I think, is what they are. And then I got this, the waterproof is the biggest thing, but it's like a 50-watt grow light.
Yeah, nice.
Got that running over a pinky pad. Thank you, Billy Pipes.
Yeah.
Pinky pad. Fed to a DC 6000 with a check valve. And I did have a manifold on there, but I cut it off because it leaked. I just got fed up.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice, bro.
Okay, cool. All right, there you go. Smart ATO.
Mm-hmm.
This is temporary.
Yep, definitely
temporary. There's only like a gallon down there.
That's for the reactor.
I got like
right?
20 in the basement now, so that'll be not there, and that'll be there. Yep. So here's the nest. Right now, I need to mount everything except these guys.
Yeah.
So I got like my J-bows up here and just all this crap. So that guy, that won't be plugged in there, but that'll be, I think, my lights. That's just the surge protector, heaters, and then all the rest of the stuff. So I was going to make this into my daughter's binoculars. Anyway, I was going to make this. I was going to put a piece of plywood and mount all that. But this thing sits this high.
Oh wow!
So it'll be like right here. So I can't have that. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna scoot it over to like right here, so I can still reach behind and grab anything here.
Yeah.
Put it like next to it and have my like ATO on the bottom, and then I don't know, maybe like stuff I use on top. I guess I don't know, like I always have a shot glass and a turkey baster everywhere. Shot glass is what I use to use my frozen.
Man, but
so I mean, I'm happy with it. I use 60 pounds of sand. I mean, this thing is all right. This thing looks like it's gonna fall, but that is in there, dude. That ain't going nowhere. It's like
what did you peg that?
Nope, sure didn't.
That one right there is nice, bro.
Look at the landscape right here, dude. I have so much room right here. Either way, it's nothing crazy. This, I don't even know if I'm keeping. I don't like it because like I have to like take it off. Like I have to, it's one piece. This is another piece, the top. Okay. But I want something I can just grab this, lift it forward, and be able to get in there.
You probably could do that to that one.
Yeah, you'd have to like break it apart. I don't know. I need something deeper. Because I got the A prime, so that's only like, I mean, this thing is whatever that is. It's like 7 inches. Like it needs to be like this for me to hang my primes up here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that thing's going online soon. Remember what I was talking about? I need help with the tubing. I talked to you about that, right? That'll need help.
That's the problem.
Yeah, man. Well, now you're making me want to do a 75-gallon too, man.
Dude, this thing's easy. The one thing I don't like about this is that these chambers just sit on.
Oh, wow.
It just sits. Like here's the bubble chamber. It's going to be tied in with the little, tubes, but it just
They don't
sits
tie
on there.
in?
This thing is going to be full of,
Media.
calcium reactor media, and it just
Your
sits
smaller, your smaller
I don't
media
like that.
goes in there.
But that's one of the reasons I did buy it, because the price was good, and it did have that second chamber. Regardless if it's another like big chamber, it's still another tiny little chamber to help out with the
degas in it.
Oh yeah, hey, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the regulator I got, TNA. So I think I spent $115 for this thing, and I got a return label already. So it came with there's another little bubble counter that goes right there.
Well, you have
pieces,
one on your calcium reactor already.
But I'm gonna take this thing off. I think I'm gonna spend the money on the carbon doser. Do it, whatever. I had a good month.
Mike, you used one before or no?
Nope.
No.
Nope. We about to find out though.
So get that knowledge, man. I need that.
Dude, I'm telling you, I could walk you right through that. No problem.
Well, I gotta. You're one of the few people that I can talk to, and they can run me through it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna talk to you guys. You guys are gonna help me. Yeah, I'll probably live stream it, I guess. Turn my Xbox back on so I can get some ambient lighting, Boom. All right, I'm going to get off my phone.
That was nice, man.
It was all right. I wish I could have somebody like really plumb it for me. I'm not happy with my plumbing.
The plumber?
I don't claim to be a plumber. I'm not good at it. Turn your phone. No, it's off. Yeah, it's I don't know. I guess I could have planned it better. But dude, when I started trying to put this 75-gallon tank back together, dude, I literally thought I was gonna buy a new tank. No, I didn't even think I had to buy a new tank. I thought I was gonna have to buy rock.
Yep.
Maybe a heater or two, and boom, turnkey system. I have everything from my last build. Run it. Let's set it back up. And the only things I'm using again are return pump, skimmer, filter socks. I think that's it.
That's it, right? Everything was new.
Yeah, skimmer, return, filter socks, and sump. That's it. I bought everything new. I thought it was going to be a turnkey system. I thought I had everything, which I do, but I just buy stuff. I have a problem.
Yeah, so when you bought the other tanks, what happened with those tanks? They were bad?
Yeah. So I bought a 90, which is still up in the air. I think it would work, but I'm not going to just take the chance on a house that's not mine. It'll work, but probably I still have it actually. I'm going to throw it online, even if for free. Somebody with a snake come and get it. If you come and get it, it's yours, I bought an Oceanic 90, and the silicone was mangled, so I scraped it off, and I was going to do it myself. And scraped it off and didn't want to do it myself. And then it had a brace that I cut in half about halfway through, and between that, I just
that's too much.
I got to a point where it's just dude, so back, you don't really know the backstory, which a lot of people in these the chats do. So this is my second and third attempt at a pre-owned tank, because my first pre-owned tank, I bought a 75, which is the same stand and canopy that's out there. Okay. I bought that thing, and Travis from Fish a Hex drove up from Pennsylvania about 9 hours and helped me drill the tank and set it up. But the first time we tried drilling it, it shattered, dude, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do we do, bro? Just throw some silicone on it and put it back up? I had no idea. So yeah, I the second time I tried buying a pre-owned tank, well, that first time we had to go get a new tank.
Yeah.
So this time I tried a second pre-owned tank and a third pre-owned tank, and they didn't work out either. So I bought another new one. So I could have just saved whatever that is, like $400 over the last few years, and just bought new the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, that little Nano that I'm setting up now, I had to reglue that thing. It was bad. It's an aqua piece of crap.
What?
Right?
What are you talking about?
The little Nano I'm setting up right now.
14.
Yeah, the 14 gallon.
I've been following you, bro. I see all your videos.
Yeah, the silicone was bad, so I had to redo the silicone. I just throw more silicone on top of the one they had there. So
by redo the silicone, you mean double it up?
Yeah, I double it up. Yeah. Now I'm building the stand, metal stand. You gotta see me the other day with a Dremel. Cut it. I got it right here. It's right there. So I got the pieces. I'm taking them tomorrow. Get them. My boy shop. He was them for me for free, so I cut his ear, so that's why.
Yo, so you got me thinking about making a mixing station.
Bro, look. Let me show you.
I know exactly what you got going on. Yep. I'll show it. Everybody can see. I know exactly what you got going on. 2 13-gallon trash cans, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I know what you got.
Yeah, one got saltwater already.
I watched Mark Callahan and like saltwateraquarium.com or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're getting together.
Nice.
And doing a video. And so there was a 3-part series on these. And like it, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I just said, as long
I
as
want
I have
one.
10 gallons of water always made, just in case for quarantine and stuff like that.
You know what's cool is that yours is so close to your tank, because like the only way I would have to do it was in the basement, so I'd have to run one that way, up the stairs, then that way.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying? So it ain't too close, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, just drill the floor. Fuck it. We fix it later.
I don't know, man.
Drill the floor.
It's not my house.
That's what I did in my last apartment. I drilled the floor. Fuck it.
Just run a pipe right through it.
Yeah. I had a 55 gallon as a ATO reservoir. 55 gallons.
I got a 4-gallon like jug with the top. You seen that?
Yeah.
I need to figure something out. I have a 4. I'm pretty sure it's a 4. It's got to be a 4-gallon. Maybe. It's like I don't know. It's like straight glass, clear silicone, no braces. It was like a little Nano from a while ago.
Yeah.
Freshy tank. I used that for a while, but I want something more like something acrylic.
Yeah.
That's what I really want.
Nice with it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off here.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'm gonna holler at you. I might even get off soon. It's 10 already.
Get a hold of me when you're ready to do that. Well, I mean, we'll talk before then.
All right, dude. We'll talk because
All right,
I'm gonna
right
help with that.
later.
All right, guys. Well, it's about 10 o'clock, so maybe I'll cut it at 10. 9:57. Yeah. So maybe I'll say goodbyes. All right,
my man.
Calypso.
Now I know how to
talk.
Man.
We'll talk.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys coming. It was a nice little hangout. So, you need anything, hit me up. I'll be here. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out.